let's get it going.
All right, ready?
That shit's cool. All right, my phone. Go ahead.
Welcome to episode 18 of the Endless Enjoyment Podcast. I am your host, Chenzo.
Let's go,
Yes,
let's
sir.
go.
We are here on location today. The first episode not shot in my basement in Norton. We're not here with Kyle. Kyle's at home. Shout out K-Shay.
Shout out Kyle.
Today we got a very, very special episode edition in West Haven, CT, Triple E and CT, baby.
Not just West Haven,
That's what's
but
up.
the Rudin Street Trap House.
It's
Oh, you know that.
nice full house flag.
That's the boxing. That's the boxing training area.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
we
It's
got
the
UFC.
gym
Stag.
now.
This is where the magic happens.
So this is the most people we've had on the podcast, and I'm joined by my college boys, and this is gonna be a crazy time on the podcast.
Why don't
So-
we introduce each other to the podcast, to the fans?
All right, so we are
To
at
the homies.
my boy Henny's crib right now. Producer,
Yes, sir.
very talented music guy. I don't even
Music guy.
Thank you.
Also
Thank
known
you.
as a musician.
I'm just a music guy.
Yeah.
That's what they call me.
He works at Guitar Center as well.
Yep.
True. Music.
Produced some records that I've been on.
Trees and Hennessy, some legendary shit.
Yes, sir.
The Chenny and Henny's backyard bash. That was
Mhm.
Throwing some shows together at this very house, like in that
right
backyard.
right back
like-
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like the spot, and it's good to be back.
One of the OG beat makers. Back
Yes, sir.
with Jacko Beats. It was Henny and Jacko.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nylap now, yeah.
Nylap, yeah.
Nylab now. Yeah.
Shout
I
out-
don't know. I kind of
Shout out
like Jocko better, but Nylap's
Shout
cool
out
too.
Jocko.
He's always Jocko.
Nylap.
I like Jacko too.
Yeah.
That's just because of what we came up on.
Yeah.
All right, so we also got here a very talented singer, songwriter, music artist, producer, engineer,
What's up, guys? How's it
Christian, aka Tehier.
going? Yeah. How's it going? You
I was
know,
gonna say Seagar.
Seagars.
Seagar.
people used to call me Cigarette. It's fine. You know, whatever tickles your fancy. But Tehier is what it's gonna be from now on. Yeah.
Smoking
My
kills.
brother, Tehier, yeah, that's Christian. My dog, we've been boys since day one of college. My roommate, freshman year of college as well.
Mhm.
That was the only year we lived together, but that was a wild time.
Yeah, one of the best times. Gerber, when we used to get made fun of because we lived in diapers.
Gerber was way better than Bex.
I thought Gerber made food, not diapers.
right?
Gerber food?
you
No,
live
don't
in
they, make
Gerber,
too.
don't they make diapers
You
too?
live
I
in
thought they
Bex?
just made baby stuff.
I know they make baby stuff. I just, they got the little cans with the baby face
Oh, yeah,
on it,
like
like
the
the Gerber
applesauce.
baby.
Yeah.
How old do you
Gerber
think that
baby.
baby is?
Sidetracked already here.
How old do you think that baby
yeah, I
is?
know we
right
gotta
now?
finish introducing.
gotta finish
He's gotta be like a year
We're
old.
already getting into the college
Still 1 year
stories.
old.
Dude, I'm surprised they haven't outlawed that baby too, like they did with like Aunt Jemima and stuff. It's so sad.
Or like Nirvana, bro.
Damn.
They're fucking canceling the.
Aunt
the-
They're
Jemima.
all right, well,
Yeah,
he has
they're
his
canceling
whole
Nirvana?
whole schmeat out on
He
the
does
thing.
have his
What
shit
are we
out.
talking
You gotta
about?
put that floating schmeat away.
Yo, shout out to all my Batman fans.
All right, who do we got? Who do we got over here in the Tommy Hilfiger hat? Who's this fella?
Any Tammy you figure?
Why don't you introduce yourself to the
Introduce
fans?
myself?
Yes,
Okay.
you.
Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Hove.
Wow, legend.
Yeah.
Brandon
My,
to the
my name
Ross.
is Brandon Ross. I'm their boys. They're
What?
my boys.
They-
It's all love. We've known each other.
We vouch for him.
Yeah, thank you. We've all known each other since freshman year. You know, they're all my best friends. I know really nothing about music. I don't really do the whole music thing except for listen to it. My thing is investigating, and I investigate fraud and fraudsters at a bank, and it's really cool.
Fraud's bad.
And he's getting his masters.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I'm doing that as well.
Oh.
There's some fun stuff.
Smart guy over
Let's
here.
go.
Some fun stuff over here.
And
Yeah,
Christian
yeah.
also recently graduated.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
congratulations, my
Pretty
friend.
recently, thinking about getting my master's as well. Probably gonna start 2023.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And last but not least, we have the one and only afternoon D-Light, Danny Lightwork, D-Light, my guy.
What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, I also just listen to bad music. Besides, of course, the Chenzo stuff. There's everything else is pretty bad.
Tell them about what you did, bro. What you did.
Man, graduated finance degree. Hopefully I do something with that. But yeah, nah, cars. Just bought a manual car.
Yeah.
Brandon, I don't know.
Oh, that Fiat.
Got the car outside, new
Man
car.
was whipping
Oh, yeah?
it.
I just learned how to drive that shit. I had to
What'd
learn
you
it.
get?
Fiat Abarth, 500 Abarth.
Oh, that's nice.
little-
Yo,
It's a little
the
manual.
Abarth's the one with
Oh
like.
boy.
You remember that Fiat commercial? There was like that Italian woman. She was like Fiat Abarth.
Oh, that's the commercial that I first saw and heard it. I was like, yo, she was like, the Fiat 500 Abarth. You'll never
Yeah.
forget the first time you see one. And I bro.
I never forget.
And I never forgot the first time I saw one.
This guy loves
That's
his new car.
dead true, man.
Yo.
Dude, shout out Ben.
Oh, nah, he drove me to McDonald's in that Fiat, and it was busting. I can't lie.
Yeah, so
I
me
need to
Pedal
see
to
it.
the metal. It was
Right?
nice.
Do you miss your
I
charger?
still,
Your
oh, the
Challenger? Of course you miss
it's a
your
big
Challenger.
difference, dude. It's
Mm.
a boat. It's a 2-door boat versus a 2-door like toy, and one's loud and fun and like a toy, and one is kind of like heavy to.
You're driving a Hot Wheels right now?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
It's a lunchbox.
The interesting thing about you, Danny, is that usually people have like when they get cars, they have a certain kind of car, but you've had 3 completely like
It's right.
multi-universally different cars.
That's facts, bro.
I see him as a
I feel like
Challenger
people
guy.
like their like personality are like tied to their car. You're like, oh, this person definitely like looks like they drive like, I don't know, like a fucking Honda Civic or some
Yeah.
He
shit.
looks
They-
like a fucking race car
Yeah.
driver, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
yeah,
Ford F-150.
yeah. You
Yeah.
look like you drive like a Ford or something. No, I don't know.
Oh, dude, that's man.
I'm
that's
sorry.
that's not the look I'm going
No,
for.
no, no.
These two gotta share,
I see you. I see you
Yeah.
as a Challenger guy. Okay. I see
Nah,
you
I-
as like a straight up race car.
I
driver.
go
Yeah.
for slightly more. I go for the Challenger a little. Well, race car.
I see you as a race.
Forget the type of car.
even
Race car.
even the Fiat, bro. Fiat's a race car, is it not?
I just watched.
Oh.
I just watched a crazy good Italian racing video. Like these like little dude. They have the. I don't even know that gear thing where it's like you don't even have to change gears.
Mm-hmm.
You just hit it and it'll just go. Bro, you watch that?
Some
They're
good ASMR right there.
78,000.
Is it even stick at that point though? It's kind of like automatic again.
It's like an automatic.
Yeah, it's like an automatic. Yeah, I mean it's cool. I guess you'd still have to know like your clutches and everything, but yeah.
Get a little flicky. Yo, should we have
I love how I randomly just take this and everybody's like,
should we
We
take
got-
a should we take a drink?
Yeah,
You should
so
take a drink.
I was sending this to Mercer. by the way.
college boys, UNH, New Haven gang, we have met up. This is the most people, like I said, we've had on the pod. We got D-Light
get
and Henny
chaotic on
sharing a microphone over
Fire.
here. We've never had 5 people on the pod. We never get to see each other. It's awesome
That's
to be
facts.
here with you guys and just have fun. We got some shots of whiskey right here, so I guess we're just gonna
Hell
fucking
yeah.
cheers.
All right,
Thanks for
cheers,
having
boys.
us.
Cheers.
Enjoy. Thanks for coming on the pod, gentlemen.
Oh yeah, of course.
I love you guys.
Salud.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Salud.
I really loved the intro that you gave to Danny with afternoon D-Light.
Mm.
That was amazing.
Afternoon delight.
Wasn't that something that you came up?
Afternoon delight.
You came up with that like on the spot outside of Sarah's house, right?
Should we ask the fans
Well,
if they
no,
like?
I think that's a song, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
That's a song.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so you got
Such
it
a
from the
good
song. Well,
song.
yeah, you're an artist,
yeah.
dude. You got it from
well,
the
and
song.
then we
for
just call
sure.
you Danny Lightwork, D Light. You know, then I just kind of came. Yeah, I just started calling you Afternoon
D-Light.
D Light, and then when I see you late night, I call you Late Night D Light.
Late night
Afternoon
D-Light.
Like when he came through. So me and Christian came here last night, and Danny stopped by.
That was late night delay.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, Late Night D Light, and now it's Afternoon D Light.
Nah, but I come and hang out like when we were in Parkview. I used to hang out with Christian, and if you were there like in the morning, I don't know if you ever were, maybe once, but that was like morning delight. I know for sure that
Oh,
was
yeah.
like 10 a.m., 11 a.m.
I never. I
If
don't.
we could get you up at 10, 11.
I never went to your apartment before.
You never been
Never. I don't.
Where do you live, Danny?
You
I
had
went-
to.
I mean,
no,
I
you
went-
COVID
didn't.
was weird.
I went in yours and Jamie's.
Yeah.
I didn't go to his though.
Oh yeah. It was basically the same, just like turned.
Y'all were always
other
just
way.
here. I was like, I made an effort to have this be the hangout spot.
Yeah,
I'm
this
like-
is the crib.
I mean, it just, we got the crib here. We can chief, do whatever we want.
This room
Mhm.
specifically
This, yeah,
is the goat.
a lot of shit happened
All
here.
wood.
Out of all of college, this is
Yeah.
probably the room that we had the most memories of,
Oh,
honestly.
definitely, yeah.
Like just the amount of people that like we've gotten close to that's come in our lives that's left too. Like a lot of them like were in here. We met a lot of them in here. Like
Yeah, there was a lot of
kinda
people
crazy.
that I didn't know that now I know.
yeah,
But now I don't know. 'Cause
Exactly.
I don't
It's
talk
like
to them.
Exactly, yeah.
Like mad friend groups like came together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
And
like,
also, like-
it was like a big melting pot.
yeah.
Some legendary shows here
That,
too.
that show you had, dude. Like,
Which
I
one, the one
didn't
a
see.
couple months ago.
Yeah, I didn't know like 2/3 of those people, and everyone was just vibing, like drinking, just like jumping and like having a great time, dude. Like, so nice to see. Like, I'm hip hop. I don't even like rock really. They're all like rock dudes. Like with, they have like the hair, they have like the fingers up, dude. Like
The voices.
the voices, right? Like,
Yeah.
ooh,
Yeah, that's crazy.
you know.
yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Which
there
one
it
are you
is.
talking about?
You
You
look
talking
like
about
the
the
most
one at the end of the
soft-spoken person
like
I've ever
the
seen.
before
last-
graduation
The
or
last
had that
like
deep
banger.
voice
There was like
voice.
50,
Oh, I
60
did.
people in the yard, dude.
I
And there
did
was so
one.
many
Yeah.
different rock
That's
shows
the
going on.
That's the second show you did
He has,
last
he has
spring, I
curly
think.
Yeah,
hair.
because you did 2 shows, right?
He's a short guy.
Is that the
Yeah.
one where I was
Crazy
like,
short.
I was like sleep the whole time. I got my COVID shot, and I remember one of them. I was just like,
yeah, he was
I was
passed out.
remember like the next day we looked on like Snap Maps, and someone was like taking a video from West Side. They could like see us like raging in the yard.
That's
yeah.
funny.
Why don't we throw it back and tell the fans how we all met each other?
Yeah, I mean,
I can kind of start with that. I kind of remember it was like
yeah, get it started. Yeah,
Like-
of course.
I think it was like I don't think it was the first day. I think it was like the second day of like the first semester of freshman year. I remember like Cole's like, yeah, some like kids are gonna come over and we're gonna like smoke and shit. Like this kid named like Christian and Vinny, and I remember like seeing this kid, and he was like, I met him and you and like the second day, and then we all like went to behind shop, right? Because we'd always smoke
Yup.
down there.
Oh, that was the
Bro.
first time I met you.
Yeah, we.
And I just got into smoking. That was like the biggest rip I've ever taken, and probably the highest I've ever.
I don't know if you were there that time, but I remember we had like a circle going. We were just like standing in the parking lot. It was me, Cole, Jamie, Christian, Vinny, Titcomb, and that fucking weirdo. I just remember
you don't
this
even say
kid,
that name.
bro. We
Yeah,
were.
we met at the
That's like Voldemort in this bitch.
I didn't know this kid, bro, and we were smoking blunts, and this kid was hacking up a lung. I was like, yo, this kid can't hang, he can't smoke, but he's just.
I just stopped smoking blunts.
He's just
Yeah, it's
Taylor
just the
gang.
blunts.
That's
Yeah,
it.
I respect
They
that.
got me.
though.
They got me to hit a backwood last night.
Yeah.
Legendary. I think it's like a once a year thing, and it's like we all come around a nice circle when Vinny hits a blunt.
This kid over here, he would
Gee.
get high as fuck off the
Yo,
carts and
That's-
shit. I
yeah.
remember one time he almost passed out at fucking.
I forgot who that guy's name was, but I was like waiting in line at like the sandwich line in what the fuck do you call that place to start with a B? Bartels, yeah. And I was waiting in line for
Dude,
my
it
Sammy,
hasn't been that long.
and and I took a fucking rip of this like I-84 like some car.
The I-95.
I-95, yeah, right.
Dude, you were smoking a highway?
Yeah, I was smoking on the highway. Exactly. I was high as shit.
No, it literally was a
And-
car. Yeah, no, sorry, continue.
And I was just standing there, and like I thought I drank enough water, but I guess I didn't. And it's my turn to order my sandwich, and I start seeing stars, and I just fucking pass out like right on like the glass. And I'm still trying to order my food as I'm like passing out. Like my head is down. I'm like this. I'm like, here's lettuce, tomato, banana peppers, like that.
Don't forget the
Banana
onions.
peppers.
Exactly. And the guy's like, water. He brings me over water. I'm like, oh, I'm revived. I'm good. So embarrassing. It's crazy.
Dude, cold water, man.
Yeah.
The benefits that you get from cold water in bad situations.
Oh
that
yeah.
was like the first
Oof.
college story I've ever had. Just like passing out off a cart.
So I definitely met Brandon though.
Through
Yeah, Henny and Cole,
Henny and Cole,
in your
yeah.
in their old
I,
room.
I didn't even get close to Henny. I mean, I didn't really know Henny and Cole until like the second or third week of college.
Yeah, cause you weren't smoking with us, so
Yeah.
not at first. We got this kid into smoking weed,
At first, I was hanging out with like DeSisto.
DeSisto and those
Yeah.
fellas. Yeah, he never hung out with anyone there. He would always hang out
Nah,
with the fuckers in the
he had-
upstairs suite.
Yeah, he had his own group.
Yeah, I met Cole at SOAR, and then he was
Oh,
just
yeah.
like, "You wanna come smoke at that?"
Cole.
door?" I was
But
like,
yeah.
I was like, "Hell yeah!" I was like, "Yo, my roommate Vinny smokes." Like, and then we all went through, met Henny,
Yes, sir.
Brandon, met Mirza, met
Bro,
everybody.
the
Can
cra-
I
the
say
cra-
something real quick?
yeah.
So, I think about this all the time, right? So like normally, birds of the same feather flock together, right?
Mhm.
But like I think about like our group, like everybody, like we are not
We're all
like
different.
we are so different.
Yeah.
Like music,
Melting
like
pot.
different cultures, different like passions, all this different stuff, and we're all different and we're all like unique. Yet like we stick together because I think we all have like the same mindset.
Yeah.
Right, Vinny? I think that
Yeah, me and Brandon have had some great conversations recently,
yeah.
just about having the mindset. That's what life is, dude, and be able to move forward. And like you guys have been like here, some of my best friends that I've had, and like have been there for me. Like these last few years have been awesome, but they've been really tough as
Yeah.
well, and they make us stronger.
Yeah.
And it's been a fucking roller coaster, and like I'm just so happy to be here with you guys, dude. I feel just grateful to have friends like you guys. Like,
Yeah, it's
Same
good, it's good
here.
this
stuff.
shit's legendary.
And plus,
you know?
all of our experiences brought each other together, too,
Literally.
which is nice.
It's crazy, bro. Just
we
to,
have a bunch of shared experiences.
just to think, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I got a whole list of shit we can talk about today, dude. From freshman year to now,
dude, no, with freshman year, bro. Like, it's so crazy because I was like, I think I had fucked up on like my housing thing, like for freshman year, so I didn't get to like pick a roommate. And like I just saw like, oh, like this kid Cole. I remember like texting him and I was like, I hope this kid is like, yo, yeah, shout out to Cole, bro.
I
Love you, bro. I hope he
He's
made
the
it.
real one.
I hope he made it back to Massachusetts safely.
And shout out Mothman as well.
I think he's
Yeah.
fine in
Shout out
today
to the
actually.
Meslankas.
But yeah, no, me and him like literally just like got randomly paired up, bro. Like by housing. Like I had no idea who he was and I was like, damn, I hope this kid's not a motherfucker. He's gonna be like a criminal. Yeah, I was like, oh, a criminal justice major. He's probably gonna be like a narc or some shit. Then I remember the first day, or no, we were like talking about like, oh, do you smoke or whatever? He just like sends me a Snapchat of like a fucking ounce in a bag. I was like, all right, I think we're gonna get along all right. Like,
Yeah.
and then like the first day of school, I was like, oh, you like, we had like some like orientation shit, and then we came back. I was like, oh, you want to smoke? I was like, yeah. He's like, you smoke like bong? Like I got some blunts. He's like, I got 2 bongs. I was like,
Baby
all right.
blue.
I was like, all right, I think this is gonna be a good year, you know.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, my mom is always like something I'm usually skeptical when she says. She's like, everything happens for a reason. And I'm like, I mean, and it's hard to say for a lot of shit, but like shit like that, like when stuff like that happens in like the squad we have now, that
Yeah.
the fact that it was so
Me
random.
and you were random roommates. Like, we just got
Yeah.
put together. We shared a common space, and we were.
Yeah, I met Steve at
Me and Jake were
Soar too.
roommates. Like we planned to be roommates, and then everything else was random. Like being
Yeah.
set with you and Steve, dude. And like I lived with Steve the whole time of college. He was the only person I lived with every semester of college.
yeah.
So, like that was legendary. Shout out Steve O'Rego.
Nah, the
Steve-O, Steven Tyler Rego.
kind of like a general thing though, but like I thought about before coming to college, and like I feel like my mom might have said it too, that you don't get the same experience. I mean, obviously, if you're a commuter or if you live at home or whatever, you know what I mean? Going to college, dude, like you get such a crazy experience. I mean, I came to college knowing literally no one. Like I looked at the printout of like all the people who got accepted everywhere. I saw University of New Haven 1. And I was like, looks like we're going in. Like we're going in solo. I'm just throwing my shit, like whatever. Throwing myself. It says like dude, like there's like the local one, like St. John's University. Like
Yeah.
dude, everyone and their mothers and their fathers and their dogs go
everybody.
there.
Yeah.
Queens and Staten Island. All my Staten Island
Everybody,
friends.
yo.
That's
St. John's.
St. John's or
SJU.
John Jay?
Dude, and John Jay, bro.
Yo,
oh my
oh
god,
my
I know
God.
a lot has John. But yeah, dude, I just think like going here and by myself, like and staying here. I mean,
Facts.
throwing
Staying.
yourself in the college experience, like this is what comes out of it. Like 5 totally different people who, again, like you find people who have the same morals and the same mindset and values, and you run with that shit. And like, bro, I have goosebumps, bro. Like 5 years later, bro.
Yeah,
Look
we
at
had
us. 5
the times
years.
we had together were priceless, dude. Like, who
Yeah.
gives a fuck how much money we spent to go to school here?
Did
I think.
I got a question. Did any of y'all have anyone from your high school that went here, or are you guys
Yeah,
like the only ones in your
Like
high school?
2, but I never spoke to them.
I have a funny story, kind of.
Yeah, what's
So
that?
there was this one kid when I was in high school. He was like 2 years older than me, and like I was really close with this girlfriend because she was one of my neighbors. She lived in like my town, and he just had the biggest problem with it for some reason. Like, we never had any intention of anything, like, literally just, like, neighborly type friendship. We went to high school, you know what I'm saying? Hated me, tried to fight me. I'm
Toxic masculinity.
and you
right?
know me. And everybody who knows me. I'm confrontational. If you want to fight me, come to my house. Like, I don't care if you know where I live. When you're bloody on my property, I'm going to win because it's my property. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, come. He never comes. And then he just ghosts me. So I look on the list, same as Danny, and I'm like, when I'm graduating high school, and I'm just like, oh, shit, like, nobody from my grade is fucking here. So I'm like, that's, for me, that's kind of cool. But, like, it's also kind of weird, you know, like you said, like, jumping into something that you don't even know, random, like, different state, you know what I'm saying? Huh.
Well,
First week I'm fucking here.
but
I go to fucking Bartels.
this month.
Who's working behind the sandwich counter? This dude who has so much beef with me. I walk up to that counter,
your
right?
sandwich. He definitely spit in your sandwich that day.
Oh no, I watched this nigga the whole time, and I made sure I was like, yo. I made sure I told him every little thing to put in my sandwich, and I was like, "Oh no, I need a little more. Oh nah, you put too much."
The crazy thing is, he probably didn't say nothing when you walked up there too. He's probably just like
he was looking shook
Forgot
though.
exactly.
he was probably shaking in his boots there.
Yeah, he was a little shook, but like, you know, like, he never said nothing to me. I never said nothing to him. But it was just the funny fact of just like, I came in here thinking I knew nobody, and out of everybody that could have possibly went to this school is this one kid who had some beef.
Yeah, no.
You
Nah,
know?
at that point, he knows that you have the power because you're telling him what to do.
Yeah,
He's not gonna say shit. And also, also,
make my sandwich, boy.
Yo,
I
plot
want
twist.
to shout out Vinny real quick, right? So, I think
Thank
this
you,
is
sir.
like a little to the left, right? But what Danny is saying about like going to college, experiencing new things, knowing nobody, that's something big that I think like everybody needs to experience at some point or have multiple experiences in within life. And like Vinny is literally going to Nashville, starting over.
Literally an
Well,
inspiration.
he's not starting over. He's taking all of his past experiences and using it for his future.
Yeah.
But like you don't know. Your friend
know
group
cold.
isn't down there. Your family isn't down there. You know, like you don't
probably
know.
got cold
I don't know
and
who you
more
know down
cold.
there, but
Yeah.
like, I mean, like you're basically starting over, starting a new life in Nashville, which is like what, like 1,000 miles away.
Yes, dude. Trust me.
away.
You know,
Dude, wait
and-
till you hear my new music, bro.
that shit is gonna change you in like a great way. Like you're gonna meet new people, you're gonna have new experiences, and who knows where you'll be in like 5 years.
I know. I'm so excited. That's what I think. It changed my life when I lived there for 3 months. If I go live there for 3 years, what the fuck's gonna happen, dude?
Bro, that's always something that I want to do, and I talk to you about that all the time. About like the study abroad experiences.
Yeah,
Basically,
we're
have the
gonna
same
get into
experience.
that, dude. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty I want to talk about with you guys and just how we've got to where we are.
3 hours.
I know. Yeah, for real. Dude, trust me, we do. This is gonna be
What's
a long episode.
what's next on the list?
Vinny,
What do we got?
But-
Danny, we
well-
basically just had that like completely different experience, you know? I mean, all of us knew each other.
Dude, his experience and our experience, it was very similar and so
Yeah.
fucking
And
different.
I think the best part about ours though is that we like knew and had fun with everybody. You
Like,
know?
yeah, we knew a couple people. Like, I mean, obviously, there's a lot of people that you don't talk to, and like other people are gonna do other shit. But nah, like, Vinny's gonna be an inspiration. I mean, not inspiration again. Like, you know, I think everybody should, like you said, should take that jump. Like, you know, I feel like I see this on
Yeah,
inspirational like Instagram stories.
Yeah.
Like, you guys gotta take that jump.
No,
that
for
risk to
real.
make money.
I think the
To
two
be a
best,
millionaire.
Always need to
the
change.
two best things
Yeah.
that ever happened to me was going to school down here in New Haven. For 2 reasons, it was priceless because I met the people that I did, and I had those experiences with them that were priceless.
Yeah.
And it set me up, and I really believe that one day, like, what I'm paying for my loans is gonna be nothing compared to what that I make one day, just because
Yeah,
I love
exactly.
what I do.
Yeah.
When you make your final payment at 75 years old, you're gonna be like, this was worth it.
75 years old.
Dude,
keyword.
no, it's gonna be way sooner than that. But
My loans better be paid off by 50 latest.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get that shit done too.
Facts.
yeah, so meeting you guys, and I wouldn't have had like the experience like going to Nashville, like being far away, at least like 2 hours from home, and then going 17 hours from home, like just meeting people that are just so different than what you are used to, like when you grew up around, just meeting those and just seeing how big the world really is, but also how small it is, and that we can all relate to each other.
Yeah.
And meeting different people is one of the most important experiences for sure. I agree with that.
Definitely, and I feel like it's probably one of the biggest insecurities too. It's like when you're going into a new place, it's just like, are you gonna find those people? What are you gonna do? And in some cases, that's what prevents you from finding people, because like that's why I like the mind state that you're going down there. Like you're not going down there stressed like, oh, like I don't need all these people, and you already have people down there that like you know and you trust. You know what I'm saying? So like when you go down there, like you can focus on making those connections, doing the things that you love, like, and it's like, it's cool being home with the fam and everything and having some leniencies and stuff, but being solo dolo and like being able to exactly and express your passions and find other people who are probably doing the same thing that you are, you know, like it's just gonna expand your repertoire and give those connections that in the music industry, that's what's important.
Yeah, for sure.
And also with those insecurities, I bet there was a shit ton of I bet a lot of the people who live in Nashville probably aren't from there, probably moved there.
Yeah.
And they probably had those insecurities at some point too. So I mean, I guess that's just one point where like any random can, you know, relate to you and understand with you, you know.
I'm
100%.
excited. It's a beautiful feeling, honestly. Like I do feel like in both ways, like my life's completely like ending. I'm saying bye to all these people that I'm not gonna
It's
see.
not ending.
I know that I'm not gonna see for like a long time, though. You know what I mean? It just and like, but it is the fact that a whole new chapter's beginning, and I like the fact that my schedule's just open and I can take the time and take the risk to just take some time to just enjoy life.
You like Gary Vee, right?
And do what I want. Yes, dude, we've talked about this.
If you don't like Gary Vee, man, like you have an actual like personality problem. Like, you
That's
have an issue
why
with
people
your
don't
problem.
like
Watch
Gary
Gary
Vee because
Vee.
he
No
calls
cap.
them out on their bullshit, dude.
Dude, shout out Gary Vee.
People
Shout out
That's
Gary
a big one to shout out right now. Shout out
We
fucking
do wanna-
Gary Vee.
Before we
You're
spark,
the man, bro.
we got
You're the
something
man.
to spark. We definitely gotta light the first one up. I got a couple of big joints rolled up.
Mind if I
But
look
I
this
wanted
one
to
up?
tell a story
Got
about
some
me and Danny
Louis V.
Lightwork,
Sluggers?
Matt, real quick.
Mhm.
Dude, the connections that it took to get to Vinny was too many, man. I had to
What are you
meet.
talking about?
Every
I
time
met-
I tell Danny
How many people?
how we met, he swears he doesn't remember it.
I mean, I met Danny last out of everyone here. I met Danny through Vinny.
Yeah. Really?
Nah. I met
in Winch, right?
in
At
Winchester.
You know
I
what's
did.
funny?
So that
I
wasn't
met
even
Danny
till
through
sophomore
him.
year.
Because like you,
Really?
Because I met you
I knew
second.
Handle's one of the first
bro,
people
we
I
were
knew.
we weren't really
And
friends until after the Canada trip, bro. Remember? You would come
Yo,
through to
hold
smoke.
up, bro. When,
'Cause, like-
when I
We were just like, yeah, we would just dap each other up, but like,
So-
when you say that name, it kind of just makes everything like real, bro. Because
Which name?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
we-
that name.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
that
repeat
name.
it too. Nah,
That
but
name.
like
Alright, alright.
Voldemort.
it's
Oh, yeah.
It's like
So-
completely different when like I look back at my experiences and then see how that was a person to everybody else too.
Yo,
You
can
were
I-
good friends with her before everything.
Can I please
It's
just
like a whole
real
different-
quick?
My
whole different
girlfriend,
world.
I'm gonna tell my girlfriend to watch this.
Can I please just say
Yeah.
something? I saw her the other day. This
Shout
is
out
like
Kelsey.
I love Kelsey.
I saw-
Kelsey's a real
She's
one for
big
sure.
I
sport.
saw Voldemort with one of her friends the other day in New Haven when I was trying to pick up. I was trying to go to TD Bank, and I saw her walking like like halal guys and stuff.
Yeah.
I saw her walking like that way, right? And I was making
Legendary
the left
first
turn,
spark of the
and I was
joint on
like,
the pod.
fuck. I was like, damn. I was like, all right, so I'm gonna just creep, like I'm gonna just not go past them because I don't want to be seen at all. I like creep to the light. Light turns green, obviously. So I'm like, fuck, going mad slow. I literally like double parked, so I didn't go past them.
Oh my god.
I literally double parked the car in the middle of New Haven. I let them go into Shake Shack and pick up their little white girl food, whatever.
The white guy.
And, hey, shout out Shake Shack. Shake Shack's fire.
Yo, that's that gas. No
fire. That truffle burger.
I haven't had Shake
Oh.
Shack in so long.
cap. Yo, facts.
But anyway, I saw them. I literally had to wait till they got into Shake Shack, and I was like, okay, the coast is clear. Harry Potter can go to TD Bank now and not get smoked by Voldemort.
yeah, we don't say him.
Alright.
We don't say that name.
We don't say that.
All right, let's get. I want to tell a story.
Yo, let this man tell a story. What's
How me and Mr. Lightwork over here met.
I hope it's not too bad.
No, dude, you gotta remember the story.
I know, it was in FOD, right?
Yeah, so food on demand, one of the food spots at our college campus.
This could be a public
Yeah,
podcast.
good.
It's all right. We
It's
still
legal in our state, good sir. Continue, Vinny.
So one night, spring semester, freshman year of college, a young fucking sad boy Chenzo was eating dinner alone in FOD.
We've all been there.
Yeah. Honestly, this was the best time for two extroverted, stoner, like, loud kids to come in, right? Like, cause sad boy, like, he just had, did the funnel, yeah. we all know that story.
We all know that story.
Yeah, we call that the Big Bang.
Big Bang Vinny, but
What is
yeah.
that, the Big Bang of 2018?
But yeah,
The Big Bang
so
too?
like he was there, and me and Evan, obviously, I don't even want to shout you out, but what's up, Evan?
You're gonna
I-
shout about.
What's good, bro? Yeah, yo, you gotta race me in your Mazda now. But so yeah,
You'll get smoked.
Them two and Steph,
Maybe.
your
I
girlfriend,
don't know how to
walk
drive
into
manual.
FOD.
yeah. So no, it's Steph. So I don't even think Steph was.
Yeah, she was.
Okay, so me, Steph, and Evan walk in,
I see.
and this is the perfect time because Vinny is alone and he needed some company. Go ahead.
So Evan comes up to me and he's like, "Yo, I'm chilling with my buddy Danny and Steph. If you want to come sit with us," I was like, "All right, sure." And I sit down. Like, obviously, me and Danny have been like best friends ever since. Like one of my dogs, dude. And yeah, we just hit it off from there. And I remember just telling him like some crazy story I had that night about like the one party that I threw at my house.
Good story.
So
This
Danny,
long-ass
you
story that I just
you
told the
saw
first night
Vinny
I
and
met
You
him.
just went up to him.
Oh,
and
shit.
just
No,
said that.
my buddy Evan.
It
that
was
I
all
knew,
Evan.
He was friends with this kid.
I just
Evan.
blew the ash all over myself. Fuck.
Isn't it so
So
funny?
Evan came up to me and said, "You want to sit down with us?" Like my buddy Danny. It's funny, like Danny's like, one of my best friends now, like that I just met through like somebody else that didn't even end up going to school here like after
No,
like
I
that
just- it was like
semester
some
of
fun.
college.
If you
like-
think about it, isn't it kind of weird how many people Evan knew?
Dude,
No,
because he
thinking
was the
about
most, or one of the most social kid.
Yeah.
Like he did not
Didn't talk to
care
anybody and
who
say anything. for
you
sure.
were. He will say anything too. Like it could be something in his personal deep back of his head thought,
Bro, because,
and you could be a random guy at 7-Eleven just trying to buy a Arizona,
yeah.
and he's like, "Yo, I don't know why I had the most random dream. I killed my whole family yesterday."
Yo.
like he would do something crazy like that, like for no reason.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, why the fuck? But then again, like, I'm kind of social too, so I would rather him talk to someone than like look and want to say something to someone and be like,
him looking
no.
and thinking, I just killed my
be
whole
like,
family last night. in my dream."
okay, yeah, he should keep that in his dang head, some shit like that. He
So-
definitely something like that.
That's how me and Danny met. We've been boys ever since,
nice.
chilling in West Side, and that was second semester
shit.
freshman year.
West Side, man.
So we've been friends ever since. That's like a couple years now.
I remember being a jealous freshman that you guys had the bougie ass West Side.
Dude,
Yeah, that place is mad nice.
I'm so sorry.
Bro, yeah, you're telling me
I don't hold
we're
a
in
grudge.
Bethel, bro. That shit was a fucking dungeon.
We were in a
I'm sorry,
basement.
but I'm pretty sure Bixler was worse than Bethel because they all had to share a community bathroom.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
it's
also
kinda-
think.
it's kinda
Well, actually, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's 50-50. It's 50-50.
I mean,
Okay.
I would
I
rather
would
I'd
say-
rather
Knew
share I would
everybody
rather
in
share a
Bethel, so
bath
it wasn't that
like I'd rather share a bathroom with 12 dudes that I'm like that has multiple of everything with boys that I could get to know
Here-
than a whole floor of motherfuckers
Here's-
that I
yeah.
might have to. That like I don't know these people. They could be dusty, musty,
Crusty?
fucking crusty. Exactly, all of the above.
Yeah.
I ain't dealing with that.
Yo, Brandon, you remember the bathrooms in Bethel? You had to step over the toilet to get into the stall.
Yeah,
Bro, they
that was
instead of
strange.
putting
That
the
was
stall,
strange.
bro, when you go into a bathroom, you have the wall. All the stalls are perpendicular. Bro, this one was parallel.
First
So you had to-
joint finished.
So they were literally.
It was weird.
Oh, I already finished. Yeah, no, you literally had to step over to get in, and like the stall was literally like maybe 3 or 4 feet wide.
Yeah, that was. Bro, that feels like so.
So long ago. I can't believe we used to just smoke blunts and shit in the bathroom there.
Also, just for the record, I haven't smoked since 2018.
Yeah, wait. Are
Yo,
you
he's
gonna?
one of the
I
few
heard
He's
people
insane.
who
I heard
he
you
says
might.
he's gonna
I
do
heard you
something
might.
and that shit happens.
Hold on.
You might take a rip today.
No. No.
No.
we can cut that out.
Damn.
He actually signed the contract before this. That's actually so weird that he's
Yeah.
saying no now. Wow.
I actually signed an NDA.
He
so
did
then I'm
sign
supposed to be talking about this.
an NDA. We weren't supposed to say anything. I apologize. I think I'm gonna catch a lawsuit. But
All right, so we're moving down this list
Catch a
of memories we
case.
got right now. So freshman year was fall of 2017.
some bangers
Wait,
on
can we-
there, by
can
the
we-
way.
wait.
There's some
Slash
fucking
spring of
bangers on that list.
2018.
Can we?
When-
ta-
What's up?
I was gonna say we should talk about the idea I had that your like intro should be like like with a dolphin. Yeah, bruh, it's called EEE.
Ah.
So it'd be like you have a dolphin at the beginning. You know,
Our mascot. You say our
Hold on,
mascot
hold
should
on,
be
hold
like
on,
a
guys.
stoner dolphin.
That's
dude.
it.
That'd be
bro.
sick.
Yo, guys, give me a second. Christian,
yes.
give us your best dolphin impression right
Yo, everyone, give us your best
on.
EEE. Okay, go ahead. Yo, wait. Actually, I want Brandon. I kind of want Brandon to start.
gonna
I
be
think
terrible.
he's gonna
now. I want to hear
kill this. All right, ready?
No.
Okay.
Yo, that
That
was
last
pretty
one.
fucking
Submit us
good.
your
That was
best-
pretty
Oh wait,
fucking
can we get a rating 1 out of 10?
Out of like
Jeez.
1 is human.
I don't
like
have
10
anything
is
to judge
dolphin.
No,
against.
1 is good. One is yeah.
I would say like a 6 or 7.
Okay, I can still take that. Vinny?
Send us your best EE. The
I wanna
best
go-
one will be the
Actually,
one.
wait. I want to go by. I want to go by the best. What we think would be the best for the intro, because I love like that's like an 8.5 for me. I'm gonna just throw my rating out right now. That's an 8.5.
Let's go. Thank you. Henny Beats, can we get a rating?
I know, could've-
I just, I don't really have anything to compare it to.
Yeah.
So it's like it's
A regular dolphin.
Yeah, we gotta hear a dolphin.
a regular dolphin.
Someone pull
Oh
up a
yeah.
video of a dolphin.
Yeah.
You never been to an aquarium and heard a
It's not
dolphin?
bad.
No, I know-
can
I know
already
what you-
picture like a dolphin with like shades on, like a fat joint. It's
Yeah.
I feel like dolphins are a little more like clicky. Like it's like
Yeah, you're right. It's like
like they'll do some clicks and then go like I'm not even gonna try to do the noise, but like I don't.
and he's like, I'll pass on
the
that.
fucking topics are already so crazy on this pod, dude.
What are the other stories you have on the list?
Basically, I wanted to say that, like, so when I met Henny,
That's 7.5. Yeah.
when I met Henny, that was like when I first started like writing songs seriously and looking for beats, and me and Henny just kind of like, just connected on that, and he was like, oh, showing me some beats that he had been producing, because you had already been producing for a couple years at that point.
Yeah, I started like 2016.
So in high school.
Like junior year
Yeah.
of high school, and then like senior year, I kind of like started to actually like work on it every day type shit.
And got filthy.
And now he's a senior,
Yeah.
about to get his degree in music, sound recording.
Music and sound recording. Yeah, you just
Oh, yeah.
put that on the mic.
The
there.
old.
Gonna take the world by storm before you know it.
Yeah, I didn't even know this kid made music when I first met him. I guess I don't even think he really did when I first met.
Yeah, I was
No?
just getting started. I think like when I met you, I wrote Night Rider. It was like the first like real original song, like lyrics.
That was a great
I
song.
I
wrote.
love that song. So
I would
much.
bop that shit in my car that next
actually-
summer. Like I remember just like driving around at night. Like,
That's
Yeah,
on
'cause
my
it came
summer
out
playlist right now.
That May, we finished school. That first weekend we were home from freshman year of college, I dropped Night Rider. Like I'd recorded it that second semester freshman year, and released it May 2018, almost 4 years ago.
I'll never forget your transition from going from man, I'm not even sure about
I don't
college
wanna
to
use
like,
the-
yo, like I'm gonna make this music shit my bitch. It was literally within a semester. Like,
Dude, because he
You
was
went-
like, oh, I think I might go to college. And he was like, nah, I'm just going to fucking kill this rap shit and just fucking rap all year, bro. Year round, 24/7.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, college, I'm not going to do it. I'm just
you
rap
know it's-
I
crazy.
couldn't have done
You
it
know
without
it's-
you guys.
You know it's
Rap
real when
fire.
somebody pops out loose leaf paper. To this day, you got loose leaf paper writing music down, like,
Yo.
and that's real. Like, as a musician, I think everybody should do. It's like if you gonna write shit down, write it on paper.
I keep it all too. I have like
Make that a
every
memory.
song I've written in the last like probably like 2 years. I have all the lyrics, handwritten lyrics out. I never throw anything away unless it's like scrap. Like I've like a bunch of lyrics that I've already used and like scribbled out, and like I have a clean sheet of lyrics.
Yeah, I got a journal too, and like I'll take everything that I write in my phone and I'll just switch it over.
Old school, man. I need to write shit out.
I
It's
think
better for your
things,
memory.
I think things become
Mm.
more real when you
Right
do
on
like
paper.
pen and paper.
I agree.
Like I've been thinking about like starting like a gratitude journal, and that's like that's different than what you guys are talking about. But like
a what?
gratitude journal.
What's that?
It's like just writing down on paper like what you're grateful
Things
for.
you're thankful for.
Yeah. I haven't done that yet. I want to, but like people who do that religiously, like they always just write it down on paper, and they always refer back to it, and it's completely different when you write it down because it's physical at that point.
Yeah.
You know, and it's kind of like the same thing, like making your dreams like a reality. Just,
Manifesting for sure.
That's what I heard. I heard that's really good. Is like if you write down your goals, and you say like, in 1 year, I want to do this, and then like you break that down to like, okay, well, what can I do this month that will help me? Well, so what can I do to benefit that month and this week, this day, this hour? Like you break that down. Apparently, I didn't do it yet, but you break down these goals. Write down one goal, break that down, dude. Like you'll achieve it. Like you will. If you make small steps, you will achieve anything you want. As long as you like, obviously, focus, dedication, blood, sweat, tears.
Do it.
Do it. Just fucking do it.
Where's Shia LaBeouf when you need him?
Yeah.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Man, oh man. We've been talking about so many different things, dude, and it's good. A lot of positive things to say about everything that's been going on, and just to even be here with you guys is awesome.
And like that's it's some real friendship shit too. Like if you think about it, because like you always got those friends that you always like will have, and they're there and they're constant for that moment. But like people think you have to text your friends every day, you have to FaceTime them every day, you have to like interact every day. But like what matters is when you are with each other.
Not at all.
You know, like
Okay.
it's as long as you just check in once in a while. Like, hey, you good? Like,
Yeah.
hey, what's popping? Like,
We've all been here for each other.
As long as
Exactly.
it's good vibes
I-
when y'all meet.
I was actually just talking to Jameson last night.
Jameson
Like,
Bolus?
Yeah, we were FaceTime for like an hour or two.
Oh
Like
shit.
we were up until like 3 a.m. just
Damn.
FaceTiming.
Shout out Jamie Song.
Yeah,
Jamie.
Jamie Son
But
Bowles.
we were literally just talking about this. Like he was like, the whole reason I called you was just to check up. I was like, you know, and I meant to text him again, thank you. But I guess I'll just thank you here again, Jamie. Thank you again for reaching out, because that's a lot. I mean, just reaching out. I mean, first of all, we all know that like we're really, really good friends. We all love each other, right? And you know, sometimes like life gets in the way a lot, you know?
Yeah.
Life gets in the way. So reaching out like here and there, like you and I had a couple good FaceTime calls within the past couple months. We haven't really talked, but we text all the time.
Yeah.
Danny, I haven't talked to you.
I wouldn't even say all the time, but
we snap. I texted you back in December.
Yeah, we texted once in a while.
And then same thing with Cole. Like I had like an hour-long convo with him like back in December. But like here and there is good. But also this was one of the big points I want to make during this podcast. I think that we should set up maybe like a 1 or 2 time a year thing where we all just meet up somewhere.
I was gonna
It's
say
gonna
like
be
once
harder
every
now, dude.
once
I
every
agree.
3 months. Well, it's gonna be hard if fucking Vinny, bro.
Nah, but
he's
he's going like
1,000
miles.
Like a good reunion.
Yeah,
type
Nah, but I
shit.
feel like we can
Match,
make it.
yeah.
like
I
a
feel
nice
like
dinner.
it doesn't
Dude,
even have
worst
to be
case
like a
scenario,
brewery.
worst absolute worst, which I do not want to do. But we could fucking FaceTime him, bro. Like that's the terror. I do not want
God
that.
forbid.
I do not want to do that. Like that is fucking terrible 21st century bullshit.
Nah, but I
I'm
feel
saying
like
if we do one somewhere else and then one in Nash, that'd be cool.
Nah,
but-
I feel like we
we
could
should
just
all go
all
to
meet in the
Nash.
middle.
We should definitely have
Like
something.
we should make a plan to go somewhere different every time we meet up. You know,
so
like
what's in the
Virginia
middle of
Beach.
Nashville
Yeah.
and here? What's in the middle? Like Cleveland? We can go to
Virginia
Cleveland.
Beach, New Jersey.
you got, bro. There's more
Louisiana.
places than I can name for you.
Tuscaloosa?
Jersey.
Nah, I don't-
You got Pennsylvania,
Jersey
you got
Shore,
Jersey,
probably.
you got Delaware, you got Chicago, you got
Hold on, I got a
um,
good one.
No,
You got
Chicago's mad
Louisville.
far from the East
Fort
Coast.
Lauderdale.
It's closer to the South.
no, it's
Chicago's
closer to
far.
you. That's what I mean. Like,
but
so I'm
it's-
saying
we're mad far from the East Coast.
whatever.
But
we
for
could
real,
find,
we gonna
but
make it
just
work.
like find
that's
places
good.
that are new that we all haven't been. You know, just to make it
Yeah.
like a movie. Because every time we come together, it's a movie.
Because honestly, dude, you four, dude, are like some of my favorite people ever, and I miss you guys so much.
Miss y'all too, yo.
Nice. It's so nice to be on this, man. Like, you know, we.
Legendary shit.
What
dude.
is this, the
Episode
12th one?
18,
Oh, 18? Yo,
Bro,
we're
I'm
the
almost
18th
20.
podcast.
Almost 20
Let's fucking
episodes
go.
in, gentlemen. I've been
Oh.
grinding this shit for a
Fucking
couple months
cheers,
now.
boys.
All right. Cheers.
With your empty ass cup.
Cheers. I'll take that tiny sip on water.
And honestly, I'm feeling it a little bit right now.
Not at all.
We just took a shot. We smoked.
Yo, Henny,
Oh, Henny.
you read my mind. Yo, I'll never forget the funniest thing that ever happened between me and Henny. Henny already knows.
I already
this
know.
man
My
smirking
mic
hella
fell,
hard.
but I already know it's about.
Yo, this story right here, yo. So me and Henny had OD classes freshman year together, right? So we were sitting in the back. We were sitting in the back of the classroom, and we just being goofballs because that's who we are. So we both obviously smoke a lot. You know what I'm saying? So we had to do our wake and bake before class because it was like an 8 a.m. class.
I think it was like 10 or something,
Or
but like
10.
we
It was
would always
early.
smoke before. It was early. Yeah.
It was early. So we would come in, yo, and just we would look at each other without saying a word simultaneously.
I'm big.
Yo, that's where that comes
Yes,
from.
yo,
bro, I
yeah.
say that all the time.
Yo, freshman, yeah, we just look at each other like, I was like, then we like,
I'm big.
yo, that's a signature patent. That's our shit, yo. That's like,
Oh my
anytime we smoke, like, we both on the level. When we look at each other, we like,
I'm big. Yo, you remember my friend Max from Maine? Bro, I got like him saying that shit too at one point. You'd be like, I'm big. I'm like, yo, shout out to Christian. Yo, did this shit just break, bro? I got another one of these in my room if you want me to go grab it. Well, we
Sorry,
don't have
guys, we're
another
having a little technical
microphone, but
difficulty.
This is a good.
I was just saying if
Get up for
this
a
thing
second.
broke, I can
Yeah.
put it on mine. Yeah, no, me and Christian, I think freshman year, you and me had like pretty much every single. We might as well just take a bathroom break at this point.
Yeah.
Nah, let's just hold this shit. Like, we
take
chilling
time,
right
yeah.
now. We holding this vibing. Oh, shit. Oh, God. We fucking vibing. Fucking vibing. Hold that thought. Yo, also, alright, I'll start. I guess we'll do the pure white.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back to the Endless Enjoyment
what am I drinking
Podcast.
right now?
We are back from that
Henny White.
pee break.
This is in,
We also have another shot of
Henny
what are we
White.
drinking, Danny?
Henny White.
We have
yo, I miss Betty White.
this is pure white Hennessy.
I don't think we're
It
gonna
is
try
from
that.
it is from Aruba.
That
And
Smokey Bear commercial.
No.
wait, hold on, I'm
Okay, so
I'm gonna wait for them.
Betty White is in Smokey Bear. You know, like Smokey
God
Bear,
rest
only
his
you can
soul.
stop welfare. She shows up in like a, like the bear emoji, that you could talk through with the iPhones. You know how you could talk through the emoji. Yeah, Betty White was like a bear, and she's like, only you could stop wildfires.
What?
It was so cute.
God rest his
I would
soul.
love that.
God rest. her
All right,
soul.
so we're back here.
She had a good
Endless
time.
Enjoyment Podcast. We in CT baby.
Um,
With my boy Danny Lightwork,
The most
Right.
eventful
Henny
state there
fucking
is.
Beats,
Connecticut.
Brandon Ross, and my brother Christian, aka Tehier.
What's up? What's
Singers.
up?
Dancing all day, baby.
All right, so I got a quick.
Dancing all day.
Oh
man.
yeah, I actually changed that. Yo, shout out to
I saw.
shout
I
out to
peeped that.
Snapchat
They
for
let you
letting us
change your
change our usernames because like I felt like a 7th grader
Yeah, you
as
made
a
that
as a
shit
as a 21-year-old. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad I can grow up.
I
So
feel
thank
like I feel like it's a flex that if you like chose the right name back in 8th grade and you didn't have to change it. Like I never.
That's
made
a
my-
flex.
I
That's
made
really a
my
flex.
shit Lil Henny back in 8th grade. I'm still
Still
Lil
Henny?
Henny.
Bro,
Yeah,
but now,
bro.
now he's big Henny. He's big Henny now, though.
He's big, Henny.
But what was I gonna say? Nah.
We're drinking the white Henny.
So this is pure white Hennessy.
You look
This
like
is from,
Joe Rogan, bro. It's like-
This from
we,
Aruba.
We on the podcast Joe Rogan style. We getting faded on here.
They don't sell this in
Can
America.
I-
I don't know why, but there's some ingredient that you can't sell in America. So it got it in Aruba. I didn't get it there, but shout out Alyssa.
Oh, is this over?
Shout out
Please
Elissa
tell me this.
for getting this
Elissa.
pure white
Wait,
Hennessy.
let me ask the fans a question before we
Yo,
cheers
Christian
this.
had a question.
Go ahead.
So, for the fans, why is a delivery in a car called a shipment, but a delivery in a ship is called cargo?
Well, also same thing with why do you park in the driveway and drive in the parkway? But I like your question.
I like
better.
that one. Yeah.
That's a good
So
one.
2 questions for the fans. Let us know what
Let
you
us
think.
know.
Let us know.
I know this isn't live, but
All right,
just let us know.
Cheers.
Cheers, boys.
Enjoy, boys.
Enjoy.
We barely got through freshman year of college. talking about on here.
Ooh, I like that.
Yo, let's talk. Let's talk about like junior year. I wasn't here.
No, we gotta get to sophomore year first.
We're already talking about sophomore year a little bit.
Not really.
About winch.
Oh my god,
Oh boy.
how we gonna start this off? I got a lot of shit I can say about fucking sophomore year.
Sophomore year was honestly, I think, my favorite year of college.
Really? I think last year was my favorite. Sophomore year was weird, bro. It was a weird year.
It was a movie
It was
for
before
sure.
COVID. We were all living in Winch, different rooms though,
Mm-hmm.
I love sophomore year.
and it was just like
Yeah, me too.
an unreal time. Some things I have written down. Me and D-Light went to a Juice World concert. Legendary moment. With my cousin
R.I.P.
Derek. Shout out D-Boy.
Big R.I.P. Juice World.
Yeah, I'll
The
cherish that
fucking
for the
one of
rest
the
of my life.
fucking goats.
Yo, when did we go see Jay
Young
Critch?
goat.
That was
I
sophomore
have
year.
that written
Sophomore
down.
year?
That was so much
That
fun.
was
was-
so
we missed
lit,
it.
That was
yo.
second
me
semester.
and Danny missed that shit. We were in Canada.
Grew up in that, like he
It-
blew
us
up
three
in that
went.
little like time span.
Yep,
We went to
yep.
see him. It was
Yeah, us
Jay
three went.
Critch
Who else
Hoofay.
went?
Jay
Mirza
Critch
went.
Hoofay.
Mirza went.
Bro, Mirza had my ticket because I bought a ticket and I didn't know that we had the ski trip in Canada, and it was like the
You
same
went that year
weekend
for ski trip?
because it was like
Yeah.
the ski trip was like, oh, we're leaving in February
I
something,
went the year after.
and then like the Jay Critch was like March like 2nd, and I was like, oh, it's probably not the same
Yeah.
same time, and I was like, wait, it's all the same weekend. So I saw Mirza my ticket, but bro, that's when me and Danny became friends. Really, was like in Canada. Everybody else was, I don't know what they were doing, but me and this kid were just chiefing and
Fucking vibing, bro. Vibing in Canada, getting fucking hammered, bro. Hammered.
so hammered. We were bumping what was that song? Forrest Gump by Crime Life Cast and ABG.
Yo,
Bro,
it's
that
ABG.
was a
I bust out
bop. All-
83.
Talking about sophomore year, that was a bop.
That was like that was literally like one of our like that was like when Bobby Bitch came out. Like you played that in front of this group of people, like we'd go insane.
I like
it's
I
just
like Crime Life. Cast.
Shout
He
out,
was, like,
shout
scared.
out,
He'd be like,
Crime Life and shout out ABG. Yeah,
What
shout out
song?
ABG.
What
yeah.
other songs remind you of sophomore year?
man.
And what about freshman year? Freshman year reminds me of the song "Oh Yeah" by Oliver Francis.
There's a cat outside.
yeah.
And what else? Oh, "Fashion" by Jay Critch.
Yeah,
and
fashion. That was a
Rich the
big one.
Kid.
Freshman year.
Yeah.
That's what reminds me of when I first met
Sipping on
Danny.
juice, was smoking a pack. Yeah.
Hold on, yo. Apple Music got what year was
Plug
was
walk.
Plug walk. Yeah, that was a big one.
Wait, what year was
seriously
Bro, a
sophomore
lot
year?
of Lil Skies was freshman year too. Like
Yeah,
all his breakout songs were like
Wanna make it
Life
with
of
the
Dark
people
Rose,
that was
yeah.
built
Yeah.
from the start.
that was when I first
I was listening to a lot of.
Wait, what
Lil
year was
Skies actually
sophomore
earlier
year?
today.
Sophomore year
2018 to
was
2019.
Yo,
2018.
I just listened to
That's
Mad
when I
Lil
became close
Skies.
to you, really, and I learned a lot about
So
you.
me and Henny also
We-
went
we
to a Wiz
played-
and Currency show.
What's the use?
One of the best concerts I've
by
ever
Mac
been
Miller,
to.
What's the use?
We smoke.
You know that song?
Hey,
Boom,
gentlemen.
da-da-da, boom.
I listened to a lot of Mac Miller. I haven't heard that song yet.
Yes.
no,
What's up?
we
Oh,
were
boy.
just talking about the Wiz concert.
Yeah, me and Henny also went to. I think it was the same week we went to the Jay Critch.
It was the same week.
Oh shit.
I just had
At
memories from that
Toast's.
a couple weeks ago. We were like, bro, we need to get there mad early. So we waited like an hour in the fucking cold. And like I remember Chevy Woods was just outside the tour bus. He had his Beats on. We're like, yo, Chevy. We're like, Chevy. And he just like wasn't paying any attention. And we are just like,
You rolled like 8 sluggers.
no,
shit.
bro.
Maybe
You
like
rode
10.
12. You rode like 12, and we smoked 10 joints at that concert. The one thing
The mid last joint, the concert ended. And
Yo,
you were,
you sang about that in songs. I forgot which
Yo.
song though.
the Trees and Hennessy, I think.
we've all been to concerts at
His
Toads
Trees and
before,
Hennessy
right?
came out a
Of
few
course,
yeah.
weeks after
Right?
that.
Okay.
3
Performed
years.
at
Yeah,
Toads.
okay, and everybody's smoking and shit, bro. But you remember that at the Wiz concert, they had to turn the fans on in the venue like
so cloudy.
3 times because it was so, bro. You remember how cold that shit got? It felt like we were standing outside again because they had like the AC fans. We were just like, I just remember like being mad cold like in between sets,
It
like.
was awesome, dude.
That was such a, and like they were throwing out these big like inflatable
Joints.
They always do that. Yeah.
Bro, I was so close to getting one. The kid next to me, he got one. I was like, should I just push him and take it? And I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like if Wiz saw that, he'd probably be like, nah, get this kid out of here. Wiz is all about the
what would Wiz
positivity.
do?
No, that's what I'm saying,
He's
bro.
all about keeping a good vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Trees and Hennessy came out around that time too. That was 3 years ago, 2019, sophomore year.
Yo, look how white this ash is.
Yo,
Dude, Danny, remember you had the pop-up
That's
shot
good nug right there.
basketball?
That's good
in
nug
your
right there.
dorm-
White Ash. What were you saying? What were you saying?
In
My
your
fault.
dorm room sophomore year, you had this,
All right,
the
I
pop-up shot
gotta talk about
basketball.
this. I gotta talk about this. All right, I want to shout out my roommates. I mean, you know, I don't know if y'all gonna hear this, probably not, but shout out Capiz, shout out fucking Liam, and shout out Lou too. Shout out Lou because
Lou.
he's gonna be one of the characters in this story. And yeah, no, my girlfriend worked at Costco, and at Costco they had a like one of those like, you know, 2-person basketball shots, you know, that like the basketball comes out. It was like arcade shit, yeah. And I didn't really tell anybody that I was buying it. Like it was pretty dude. What can you compare to?
Are you talking about that basketball like minigame type shit?
Yeah, but it was
Yeah.
big. Like so in Winch, that was basically almost hitting the ceiling. So like it was hitting the ceiling, and it was probably like 6 or 7 feet long, and maybe like
2
4 or
hoops,
5 feet wide.
I
And
definitely have Snapchat memories.
I'm building
I'm gonna
this.
throw it in. Hey, happy birthday, you motherfucker!
Yo, good looks. You staying close. Staying so close. I'm building this thing with Capiz actually came back, and Capiz is so chill. So Capiz is just like, nice, like whatever, I'll help. And I'm like, all right. So he's helping me out, and Lou walks in like fucking 2/3 of the way through, and this shit's like huge, dude. It's sitting right when you walk in, like it slaps you right in the face, and Lou is like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "It's a basketball game. Me and Capiz and Steph are setting it up right now." And he was like, "Dude, you didn't tell anyone about this." And I was like, yeah, but it's like a fun surprise.
It was
Like,
his birthday.
He's your roommate?
yeah, Louis.
It was
and,
your birthday.
it was like right near my birthday or on my birthday, and I was like, fuck it. Me and Steph are splitting this. It was 65 each, so 130.
Yeah, it's pretty
Not bad, but 65 each. We still have it. It's like in pieces. I don't know if we could put it back together, but yeah. So we set
Bring
it
it
up,
back
and
for the
Lou
culture.
started, like, he got tight when he came in. He was like, "You didn't fucking tell anyone about this." Oh shit, there's 4. He's like, "There's
Keep it
4 fucking
together.
roommates, like, and you didn't tell anyone. You just show up with this giant basketball game that takes up like a big chunk of our space."
All right, bro, you can't play it.
And I'm like,
You're banned from the
okay.
basketball
I'm like, okay, bro, but everyone that comes in this room, like, we have people over all the time. People are gonna love this, like. And don't get me wrong, I understand it's kind of selfish that I fucking pulled up with it like that. But at the same time, like, I could have started disassembling it and putting it in, I guess, Stephen Liv's room. But like, bruh, she said I don't want that in my room. I was like, heard that. I understand, because it's a fucking basketball game in a girl's room, right? They don't want that.
That shit doesn't add up.
It don't add up, right? Like, yo, like they're like girls come over all dressed up, and like there's like a basketball game in the background of their
All right,
Instagram
girls,
pics.
let's play some basketball.
It was some fire.
What is up with you guys?
This is the most chaotic podcast so far.
Christian
So
passed the blunt
5
to the
people
fucking
on
floor,
it.
bro.
Yo, don't call me out, bro.
Hey, the
Cut
floor.
that shit out, Vinny. Henny's being a little bitch calling me out.
Passing it to the floor.
Hey, nah, it's not my fault. Danny's fingers didn't grip when I fucking passed that shit.
What a time to be alive. We've made it through freshman sophomore year pretty much of what it's been like.
Hold on, yo.
Wait, so?
Shout out to zombies.
Nah, wait. We not gonna talk
Yeah.
about how I kicked a hole in the fucking wall.
Yeah, we can't skip
My
that.
God.
We can't skip that. That
I
was
punched a hole in my bedroom door, and
You-
they also half my roommates weren't there either when I punched it. So they came home, and they were like, "What the fuck is this hole?" And I go, just put the Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Put the Stranger Things sign on top. We'll be straight.
No, I did the same thing.
They
I put
never
a
figured
tapestry.
it out, bro. I remember you fixed
Yo.
it the last day of school.
Yo,
No,
But
no
we,
cap.
we were
tell
all
us about
moving out.
what happened, bro.
Yo.
Because I was like, I'm just gonna like let it go. I don't
Yo.
want to like set him off, like, bro. Like, what happened, bro? Like,
Nah, so there was mad controversy. So I'm not gonna throw no names around, but like, let's just say I was with somebody, and they were accusing me of doing something that if anybody knows me knows I wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? And so I was just like, how the fuck are you gonna accuse me of this shit? Like, obviously, you know I'd never do something like that. And like, she's straight like degrading me, like straight
so-
like
You
So it's
ain't
a
shit,
woman.
boy.
Yeah, so
You ain't fucking shit. Like you ain't paid for no dates. We all had to
Nah,
split half.
nah,
Like
you
you a
acting-
fucking cheap ass motherfucker.
Nah,
What
you
the
acting like a white girl from the Bronx right now.
100%.
She was straight
My
some
fault.
different type of white. You know what I'm saying? Like it was more like but she was like confrontational.
You was white.
She was white, bro.
the privilege,
Different
white
kind of
girl.
confrontation. But I'm not trying to blow her spot.
The Long
nothing.
Island white girl.
I'm not trying to blow her spot or nothing, but like she was but she's the reason why this happened. So she's calling me out about this shit, and I'm like,
So she calling you out. You start getting a little upsuiter spagooter. Go ahead.
yeah, I get upset. Yeah, so I don't like expressing my anger. So I'm trying to contain myself in my tone when I talk to her because I want to show her respect, even though she's
I must say,
disrespecting me.
that shit is scary, bro. I've seen you doing that like a couple
Exactly.
times.
I gotta say,
Anybody
also,
in that room,
I think we all know when Christian's like at his point, and like especially when he just starts talking like low.
yeah.
Yo, no.
and controlled. We're like, oh fuck.
This is not directly about Christian, but in general, I just want to say shout out to the guys who keep their full composure when females be bugging the
Yeah, 'cause,
fuck
like,
out,
that-
and they think that it's okay, and they can scream and they can do whatever.
No cap. I think you a real
But
man if you know.
You're a grown man if you
know-
got respect and you keep it quiet and you still keep it respectful while you're talking.
Exactly.
Nice.
I think you were
same
real-
thing for people.
Respect the Christian.
No,
Respect
no
the-
fact.
Same thing for everybody though. Like just talking to people with just basic respect. That's
Basically.
when you know that you're like a real man. You're a real
Bro.
real
Exactly. Show respect.
And it
For
shows-
me, if you a real man, if you know your strength, you know your limits, and you know when you blowing off.
You
know
know,
what I'm saying?
know that you're knowledgeable
Mhm.
and that you're confident and you know what you're talking about if you're quiet and you speak like in complete sentences.
Same for women too.
You know what I mean? And that's the thing. And again, there's no you know, because this happens a lot with men mostly, but women a little, like they lose their fucking sense of what's going on
Sometimes.
in the emotions, and they're like,
Sometimes, yeah.
I would say
yo,
everybody.
but you know that I would want this. And the same thing with the girl. The girl's like, you know that I would want this way. So like, they have to learn to. All of us as humans have to learn to fucking just be confident and talk at a normal volume and tell the truth, knowledge, you know, whatever. But just in any fight, you just gotta speak with your head level.
Exactly. So just to finish off the story, like it's just like, so she kept accusing me. I'm like, yo, like I know you probably been with people who lie to you like that, but you have no evidence of me ever lying to you or ever me doing
When
you wrong.
they say evidence,
Exactly.
the word evidence, it does not have to come out of your mouth if you're telling the truth.
Yeah.
Because you don't need evidence. Because your
Exactly.
words are telling the truth.
That's what I'm saying, and
so
I'm telling
you
you,
can
and I'm
jack
like,
that for years and decades that
D-Late's going off right now.
I am telling the truth,
Yeah.
right? So I don't need to show you no fucking more because I'm telling the truth.
yeah.
Until I say the word, where's your evidence? My son, why you
talking
need
about
evidence?
everything on
Why
the
you
podcast.
need evidence?
yeah.
If you telling the truth. Go ahead. Why you punch the wall? Come on, like let's get to the punch part.
Oh yeah, so like,
punchline, the
roundhouse
punchline.
it.
yeah. I'll get to the punchline. Yeah, so she basically wasn't just. I was like, you have no evidence of me ever lying to you or ever doing anything kind of grimy in that kind of way, and then she just straight up said some shit that I'm not even gonna say on here because that's like. Out of pocket. Exactly. Out of pocket and reckless, yo. Facts, but like, so with me keeping this tone, you guys know me, so you know what I was containing inside, and I just like threw my phone down after the last thing she said, and then I punched the wall, and then it cracked, and then for some reason I just like. It was like a combo, like it was a
This
person.
isn't good enough.
And my foot just went up, and I said, "Whop!" Like in that shit, and it was literally the size of a tiny person. Like a toddler could definitely fit through the hole that I kicked through that wall. But then by the end of the year, to sum it up, shout out to my pops because he's a real one. He could fix anything. He could build anything. But like he called me up, and then he came through. I bought all the equipment, and we just laid some like this little fence
really,
I remember that.
Really impressive.
I was impressed, bro. I was like, I don't know how he's about to do that.
I think my
but
mom saw that.
Yeah.
I think we were all moving out our
Yeah.
stuff, and
Yeah.
there was Christian with his dad just fixing this big ass toddler-sized hole.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen that before, but that was like you guys
Dude,
should
I love that
work
we
at
Yo,
home
Brandon.
or be like part-time.
Brandon, I
or
remember when we were moving out, I was like,
boy.
I drank
That
so
was a
much
mess.
Captain Morgan's the night before.
That was so much
And I
fun.
remember I had this like interview, and I like I was like, bro, I feel fucking sick as fuck right now, and I kept trying to like fucking pull trigger in the bathroom,
Oh my god.
and I remember I came out, I was like, nah, like nothing's coming
I
out. Your
just-
mom's like, just go for it, like just stick
Really?
to yeah. And I was,
I don't remember that at all.
and I was
but
like,
that
what the
sounds like my
fuck?
mom.
Yeah.
But I remember Jamie and I were getting rid of everybody. I mean, it was mostly Hank's stuff, but like we were getting rid of everything, tossing away couches, like taking furniture, tossing it in the dumpster. I'm pretty sure that was like a 4 or 5 hour move out.
yeah,
That
I
was
moved
a
out
lot.
quick. I remember my sister came down. Shout out to Maria. She's out in Spain
Jamie-
right now.
Jamie
I haven't
and
talked to him forever.
Yeah, I miss
Hope
her.
she's doing
Yeah,
well.
she's
Shout out Maria. Shout out Maria.
Shout out
Oh.
Maria. Hope she's doing
yeah,
well.
Shout out Maria.
Mhm.
Yeah, no,
My
she's
sister's
in
also in Europe.
where's your
Really?
sister at?
Dude, I forget right now, dude.
You don't even know?
Fuck.
Bro, my sister's
I had no idea.
she's
She's
out in
traveling around.
Vigo, Spain.
You
It's
said
near
she was
Portugal.
at France and places like
Yeah,
that.
she's been all around.
Yeah.
Oh
Hope
wait,
she's
no,
doing well,
no,
too.
You
Drink
told me that 'cause
responsibly.
she's on like a 3-month trip, right?
2 months, 2 or 3. I don't know, 2.5. I don't know. She's been gone for a minute already. No, she graduated already.
Nah, she's starting her life, so she.
What'd she graduate with? What was her?
Finance.
Ah, that's fire. Look at that.
Yo.
Shout out the fucking finance majors.
Yo, Danny, you're the only child on the show here.
Actually, I mean, I don't want to get too deep on this podcast,
Nah, do it.
We've
Send it.
already
but
showed
I have other siblings though.
I did
Wait,
not know
yo, I didn't know
But-
that. Spell the
but-
T.
All right. I'm adopted,
that.
which you guys already knew,
I'm
Yeah.
adopted too,
right?
bro.
Which is so normal. Shout out to the adopted people. That shit normal as fuck.
Shout
Hell
out
yeah.
to adoption, bro. I'm also adopted.
Yo,
Yo, look
at
at
least
that.
at least both of your
Look
parents
at that.
wanted you.
Both of us are adopted. Shout out the
They wanted
adopted
them
people.
so much that they adopted
Because
them.
fucking like in high school,
That's
right?
okay.
Like and in grammar school, dude, like
My parents love
don't get me
much.
wrong, there's other things that we've evolved. Like the life has evolved and we don't use like the R word, we don't use fucking like other like serious words like that. So we kind of evolved too, like in the sense of adoption jokes and shit. And but I mean, hey, nah, you can still crack some jokes. Hey, yo, you know, if you don't fuck with your sibling, just say that they adopted and they'll get mad as fuck. But nah, like in high school, dude, like a girl would be like, oh, yeah, but Danny, you adopted. And I'm like, yeah, I am. And they're like, no, you are. I'm so sorry. And I'm like, bro, it's not that fucking serious.
Yeah, it's not
like
that
my-
Like I
my-
just said, Danny, the comeback is at least my parents wanted me that they
Dude,
that they got.
right? Like, right, dude?
Yeah.
They paid for me, bro.
My parents, they're like, yo, we got shop, like they were shopping for babies. They're like,
And
yo,
they chose you.
they chose me. Like, yo,
Like,
This
this is a good looking baby. We want this one.
yo, so you have siblings from your biological.
So I have So yeah, I was born in Florida. I don't know if you guys know that.
Didn't know that.
I was originally born in Florida.
Thought you New York all day, you know what I'm
No, I am New York all day, bro.
saying?
Definitely Brooklyn. Shout out Brooklyn.
Shout out Brooklyn.
Shout
BK,
out Brooklyn,
you know that?
bro.
You
BK
know that.
all day, bro.
Say that.
But yeah, no, I was born in Florida, and my my parents well, I guess you could call me a bastard, right? By literal definition, because
I love Game of Thrones.
Yo,
bro.
can I take
Bastards are the best.
Can I just
Jon
yeah, yo,
Snow?
take Vincenzo's, Mike. Take Vincenzo's.
He knows nothing.
Yeah,
He knows
so
nothing.
so
Yeah,
you're a
he knows
bastard child.
everything.
Yeah, so
Explain
low
that,
key a
bro.
bastard child, which is basically, you know, your parents aren't married when they have you, and my parents had, well, my mom had a kid, which is my half sister. Her name, again, I don't wanna start naming shit. But I have a half sister in Florida, and then my parents, my birth parents had their first son together, and his name, again, of course, but that's my full blood brother. I have a half sister and a full blood brother, and then they had me, but like I don't know, at the time I think they were living, like they had bad living situations. So my mom was like, "Yo, I got to give this kid up. Like I think it's best, whatever."
How
So you're
old
the
were you?
oldest?
How old were you?
So
when
no,
you were
I was.
adopted?
They knew they were gonna put this kid up for adoption
you
before
were
I was born.
Yeah.
So I was already like in the adoption. I don't know, whatever. You know what I mean? Like the
Yeah.
adoption
Process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
process, whatever.
Yeah.
So my parents, like, they met up with one of my mom's coworkers, and my mom's coworker knew this adoption agency dude who knew them, who wanted to adopt. And my mom was like, "Yeah, no, we definitely want a kid." But like, I guess I don't know. I guess my mom like couldn't have children, so yeah. So she did the adoption route, which I think is so cool. I mean, I know so many people who are adopted. Like my boy at Costco. This is so off topic. My boy at Costco, he has like a 10 or 12 kid family, and like 2 or 3 are biological, 4 or 5 are fostered, and 3 or 4 are adopted, and he's one of the adopted
Is
ones.
he married to J-Lo by any chance?
Dude, how crazy, yo, right? Imagine he was Jay-Z. Like that, dude, I wish Jay-Z worked at my Costco. Yo, Jay-Z, bro, come to Costco Milford, bro. I'll be there. I'll dap you up, that's it. I don't know, I'll just dap you up, show you love, bro.
Yo, so
know what I
do
mean?
you have any contact with your biological parents?
So I looked them up. Like, I know their full names, and my mom's full name is extremely, like, unique. Like, if you look that name up, like, she's first fucking hit or second or third hit
What?
on Facebook, which again has like what, motherfucker, bro? You have like what, 900 million? Like, I
Bro,
don't even
you-
know
you-
how
you
many people
billion,
are on
like
Facebook.
billion.
Like a
Billions.
billion?
Shit.
Bi-
tons of
billions.
people.
There's like a billion, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, how is there a billion? Bro, that doesn't even make fucking sense in my head. Because isn't there like a billion of people who don't even know what technology is still?
Yo,
Yeah,
Facebook
it's the-
probably
it's the
knows that
biggest
yo
social media.
somehow they probably know, bro.
But bro,
been around the
how is
longest, yeah.
1 billion people not know about technology and 1 billion people on fucking Facebook? Like, dude. Bro, like,
just
we
laughing
have
at
to
it.
educate. We have a billion people who are this educated that they can get on Facebook, that they should at least, bro, go fucking educate people, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? If you're so fucking knowledgeable and you're a fucking teacher or some bullshit, why are you not sharing your
Spread the
knowledge?
knowledge.
Don't be an introvert, bro. You got to be an extrovert, and you have to share your
made that
knowledge
2
with
words.
everybody, dude. My fault.
That's why
You can't be an
teachers-
extrovert, all right?
You
Damn,
can't-
No,
you can't be a
introvert.
little
Introvert. Introvert.
little introvert.
Introvert.
Yo, shout out little
It's like
introvert.
you're trying to say Lil Uzi Vert, but
Lil
you know Yo, Lil introvert. Yo, popping on the stage.
Wait, but
you
y'all,
feel me?
you never talked to them
Oh,
before?
I'm so sorry. Yeah, so I looked them up on Facebook. Obviously, she popped up. Boom. And I was like, damn, because she has like Florida something in the thing. And my half sister has Florida something in the thing. My brother has Florida something in her bio. Like, and everyone else on Facebook has nothing in their bio. But my fam has Florida in their bio. I'm like, oh, these that's these motherfuckers. You know,
Yeah.
that's my fam. So, dude, I hope you guys watch this video. Like,
What's good? Now you know the squad.
I just want to know that I don't know you guys, but I love y'all. But
One
yeah,
love,
so
one love.
one love.
That's crazy, bro. I have like
don't know them though. Yeah, I just looked
I
them
don't-
up on Facebook and fucking.
I have like
seen them a little, but that's it. Go
I have like one picture of my biological mother, like with me and her, like when I was in like an orphanage. Bro, this shit's crazy. Like she was married.
Were you in America like at this time?
No,
You were in
I was born in
Ecuador?
I was born in Ecuador, bro.
Yeah.
Ecuador, damn.
Yeah, so bro, she was literally married and she had like an affair outside of marriage and somehow like finessed the whole pregnancy, and they like never found out.
Wow.
But like, so I had to be put up for adoption. So I have no idea like what my biological father looks like. I don't even know his name.
You know, hold on.
Wow.
Can I say something? I mean, I don't know anything about adoption,
Uh-huh.
orphans, or anything. But in all these movies, they're always looking for their biological mother and father, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that just want to know. But like, the people that raised you are your parents. The people that taught you your values, the people that gave you unconditional love, you know, showed you how the world works, fed you, like not only gave you all the necessities, but you know,
I don't want to say that
taught
they're
you
your
how to be a
parents
person.
because don't get me wrong, there's some people who like are raised by cousins or our grandparents, right? And they're not like parents, but they're family. Like that, I'd say the word is family.
But they're
Like
acting like a parent though. In
people
that
who
situation,
but
they-
people who are looking out for you, who are giving you food, like giving you shelter, like bro,
And-
my
and
boy
loving you
and loving you,
love.
showing you
Yeah.
love, care, compassion. That's family. That's, you know, it doesn't have to be a parent, guardian. It just
Yeah.
that's family. Like that's doesn't have to be your blood either.
Nah,
That's just
dead
family.
ass.
Might not have to be blood, bro.
I
Some
tell
family
that-
ain't
That's what
blood.
I'm saying, bro. Me and my sister, we're not. I'm not blood related to anybody in my family.
Well, I mean,
You know,
Yeah.
blood related to your sister?
No,
Yeah.
bro.
You and your sister look identical.
That's what everybody says. I'm like, what? Like, everybody
Yeah,
thinks that.
Actually, I didn't know that. I thought both of you were.
Nah, I'm
the
not
same-
blood related to.
I
any
thought you
person.
guys got like adopted together. Or, like
No,
you know what I mean?
she's 3 years younger.
No,
than me.
she's 2 years younger. I went down with my parents when we went to go.
Did
Get her.
any siblings or no?
Yeah, I have
Okay, you
half siblings. Yeah, I forget their names, but yeah, because my mom, like my biological mother, had a whole family. That's why she had to put me up for adoption, because she like had an affair outside of her marriage. And
Wow.
so like, yeah, that's like, I have no idea.
Isn't that so cool though? That like your parents loved you so much, and you're from Ecuador, and you're like this cute little baby. They're
Yeah.
like, we're going back to Ecuador.
Cute little Henny
And they got
Beats.
another one. Maria, shout. Yeah.
This one was so
Love
cute.
her.
Shout out
Like, the
Maria.
Yeah,
second
shout out
one,
Maria. Yeah, so yeah, I kind of remember that. I almost drowned in a swimming pool at a hotel.
Wow.
Me too. Actually, yo, me and Henny have a lot in common. But tell Henny, tell yours first.
I mean, I don't really. I remember the pool. I don't remember exactly how I started drowning, but apparently I just tipped over in the pool because like it got over my
Babies are
head.
front
Yeah, I was
heavy.
like top heavy. I was
Yeah,
like
top heavy.
I was like probably 3 or 4. I think I was like 3 or 4, but
Little chub chub.
I was recently just looking through a bunch of like old photos at home of that shit, and yeah, it was mad cool. It's a beautiful place over there
So
Hell
wait,
yeah.
you almost drowned in Ecuador. This is in Ecuador.
in Ecuador. Yeah.
Shit, bro.
I
Damn,
look-
that's some
Danny
exotic
goes
drowning.
like, I don't want to get too deep. We're so fucking deep right now.
Dude, that's
Yeah,
some
bro,
exotic
it's
drowning
like
right
we
there.
just brought a plastic shovel to a beach. We're that deep.
We're as deep as deep could
We're
be right
too
now. We've been telling
Talking about
like
adoption, bro,
how
what
it
the
has
fuck?
been for all of us for like
We dug so deep.
So yeah, I don't even want to
We're, like,
want to
in
tell
China
my
right now.
story. We have so much more to do. Like I'm gonna just let it keep going. Like keep rocking. We gotta keep rocking for sure.
it's interesting though.
Does this really have? I'm sorry. Does this really have to end in what you say, like an hour and a half?
No, I mean I can get it going for we go double as long probably.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Vinny.
We don't need to rush it at all.
Yeah. What were you gonna
Okay.
say, Chen?
So-
Chen-
oh,
So
no,
when
Chen-
was the semester you
Chenzo.
went to LA? Like, you
Oh
took
yo,
off and
talk
went to
about
LA?
Cali, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
took a
yo,
semester
this man
off.
became a legend, just a little bit.
He took
Yeah,
you-
bro. I remember. Yeah, it was junior year. Y'all went back to school, and it was literally like.
yeah, that's
two-
where we're getting to.
So I had like gone to LA over the summer. It was like the beginning of August, literally the first week of August.
Wait, this freshman, this is
2019.
In between
Sophomore,
sophomore and
junior
junior year.
No, but I'm saying when you went to Cali, like for the extended period, that was during the beginning. What would be your
Beginning of
beginning of
junior
junior
year.
year?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I was in Italy at this time with
Yeah,
Brandon.
yeah,
We weren't
exactly.
here. Okay.
Yeah, no, y'all weren't
That
there.
was
So
the same semester.
yeah, it was the same. It was the
Yeah,
same
well,
semester.
I can't even
And we were
describe
living in
how.
Forest.
Yeah.
We,
Henny went
We're
for a
cold.
year, and him and I.
So yeah, so here's what happened.
yeah, and we were in Forest.
Yeah.
You were with
And
Cole
Voldemort.
Cole and Jamie.
Yeah,
And then
Voldemort
the
was in
following
Italy too.
semester, You went to Nashville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Italiano Valdemorte.
Yeah.
Valdemorte.
So that's what we need to talk about. We need to talk
Nah.
about Henny in LA, you guys in Italy, and
Yeah.
us in
Enforce.
Enforce. That's what we need.
So yeah, no. So I literally went to LA over the summer for like a week because my friends from Maine, they all took a road trip out there. They're like, all right, we're gonna go out here for like a few weeks because there's this kid that not even a kid, fucking he was like 30 years old, but that I had known through this other kid who like knew all my other homies. They like knew this producer, Henny Beats, who he's like a multi like platinum producer, like for like Post Malone, like 21 Savage, like all this shit. And he had like he knew the guy, but like not exactly the way that I guess he had said he knew the guy or whatever. But so they all went out there, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna stay here for a few weeks, and then like or like a month or something, and then like 2 weeks in, they're like, fuck it, we're just gonna like stay here. And then like I like went out to visit them for a week, and then they're like, yo, you gotta come out here. So I go back home, and I'm like, damn, like fuck it, I'm like not going to school. I wrote an email to the school. I was like, yeah, like I'm gonna be taking like a leave of absence like for like a year. They're like, yeah, like you can keep like your scholarship and everything, like enrollment, like as long as you just take a year. So I was like, and I like had to tell my parents, and they're like, all right, yeah, like they're like pretty supportive of it, which was good. So yeah, and I just like literally just went out there, and bro, we were living I think 8 deep in like a house for 2 people.
So you were living.
Damn.
At,
It
like,
was-
in,
it
like,
was lit-
what do you call it? It's like the.
It was
back-
it was
the
a
back of
pool house.
Pool house.
So when I was staying there over the summer, we stayed in this Airbnb in West Hollywood. Also, shout out to everybody who I was with there. Yeah, they're all cool as fuck, bro. But yeah, we were literally staying in this West Hollywood Airbnb apartment, and like the stay was coming to an end, and we like didn't have another place to go to, so we literally had to pack our bags, and like just half of us had to go in the car to like drop off our bags at this one person's house that we knew until we could figure out somewhere to go, and half of them just went downtown to like chill, like, and just because we just didn't have space, we only had like 2 small cars.
Wow.
And then finally we found this place on Airbnb up in Woodland Hills, and it was like advertised as this like pool house, and like we get there, and like the thing is just like not even finished on the inside. There's like wires hanging out of the wall, like there's just like a bed in the middle of it, like there's just like like construction dust all over the floor and shit, like
Wow.
like but bro, they saved us because like we stayed there for a week, and like they like would feed us meals and shit, like and then like we ended up just living there. They're like, yeah, like just like they just took it off Airbnb, and we just like fucking stayed there and paid them rent every month. So when I went back, I was just living in that same place, and by the time I got back there, everything was like finished, like the kitchen was put in, like everything. But like bro, it was still like it was pretty much one open room. There was one side, it was kind of like a long rectangle with like a bathroom in the middle, and then there was like a kitchen on one side with a couch and like the studio we had set up, and then one side with a big ass like queen or king size bed, like a double bed, and then one of these twin beds you could pull out. So we had 3 people on each of like the big beds, and then one person, and then like one person on each of the pull-out beds, all in the same room, bro.
I
I
still
know
remember.
someone's gonna be into that. Someone's gonna be like, at least get goosebumps about that one, huh? Someone watching that one, huh? Yeah, you weird, son.
Nah, bro. Yeah, we were. Yeah,
Yo,
no, we were. What?
I still remember when you would FaceTime me and you would show me around the place.
Yeah.
Like I still remember those images and like of what it looked like through the phone.
That shit was nice.
It was pretty nice there, bro. I was in a nice area. Had great friends out there. Like, met a lot of great people. They opened up a cookies dispensary like a month after I left. So there was this, it was called The Shop, and we would go there like every day because they had happy hour. You could get cookies there. But like a month after I left, the shop shut down, and then it got opened up as like the new cookie store in Woodland Hills.
That's so like, especially if you're in that culture, dude. Like, a month after, and they fucking put like one of the best stores in that shit.
Well,
Fuck.
my landlord, she had like a business, like she made like edibles and like tinctures and shit. So she would be growing weed outside. So I would literally just go up to the plant and grab a bud and fucking smoke a bowl straight off the fucking plant, bro.
Fuck yeah.
I would just like,
And that shit probably was potent as fuck.
yeah, that was so like, bro, I would just, there was a crazy energy there, just waking up. I would wake up before everybody else and just smoke a joint
That one's going.
and get to it, bro.
No, I'm going back.
Yeah.
I'm going back.
We're probably gonna have to cut this shit out.
What? Dude,
Dude, these
this
are
po-
fucked up, man. These mics are fucked up.
this podcast has been all over the place.
Dude, I love it,
Bro, I
dude.
knew
Yo,
was
Vin,
gonna
bro,
be all
I
over
honestly
the place.
love this, bro. Like, this is so cool. It's so cool, and you know what else is kind of, I don't know if we can even make this in. I hope we can edit this in. But, like, it's so cool how the five of us, I mean, he's taking a waz or
He's
whatever,
taking a waz.
or a shite, whatever he's doing, shiesty, a shitesty. But,
Pushaisi, that's your dog.
Pushitesty. But nah, it's cool that we can all fucking, like, if someone's talking, like, we hear that shit and we stop. Like, there's a lot of people that I know in Connecticut, who I've met in Connecticut. I mean, again, I don't want to fucking bash on Connecticut, but I am from New York, so I am going to fucking bash on Connecticut. But people in Connecticut, they don't know how to fucking stop talking when you're talking. Like, bro, if there's three, bro, even three, there's five of us.
Crazy podcast.
and we can have respect for when people are talking. If there's three people in a conversation and one person's talking, like, it's pretty fucking obvious someone's talking, bro. There's three people, right? It's pretty fucking obvious. Nah, not to people out here, bro. I don't know. A lot of people, they just want to fucking keep talking over people. They just get louder. And I'm like, all right, I'll stop talking because I have respect. I could clearly tell you want to speak really badly.
They got something
They
important to
really
say.
got something important. They
And
wanna
we're
add to the
smoking and
convo.
drinking too, bro. Like,
And
just
we're
chilling, yeah.
exactly. We're supposed to be at a point where we don't
We still got
know
one more.
what we're
bad-
doing.
more
Whatever.
baseball,
fucking
one more
some
Louisville
bullshit.
Slugger.
Louisville Slugger.
But yeah, no, I just wanted to
You
put that
and
in there.
Brandon
Like, we
got
got
to-
respect, yo. Us and our homies got respect.
You and Brandon got to talk about living in Italy. Henny was in LA. Me and Christian were here in CT.
I was talking to Brandon hella because he was going through some shiz, some shiz out there.
Honestly, okay, hold on. I must say this into the mic. The shit that I was going through was probably the most
The stupidest
definitive.
fucking.
Well,
fucking
yeah,
shit,
definitely.
too.
But Italy, going and living in Italy
Pass me a beer, bro.
for 3 months
So-
was probably
Yeah,
the
you're gonna
most
bet.
definitive moments in my life. And not only did I learn a lot about myself, I learned a lot about cultures and how to speak a different language, and
Such a cool experience.
it was amazing. And also,
I recommend anyone to travel
I-
abroad if you have any fucking, like, at all. If you have any what the hell's the word for fucking like, you have the ability to go, you have the blank to go, the opportunity.
opportunity.
If you ever have the fucking opportunity to go to study abroad anywhere, fuck, I'm never gonna say fuck Italy. Italy's great,
No.
but anywhere. I know people who've studied in Paris,
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier. You know,
all that. Like,
you gotta travel.
go,
You
just
Yeah,
fucking go. It
100%
doesn't matter how
travel.
much it is, dude. You're gonna take
And-
debt to. You're gonna take debt to be in classes that you're not paying attention in, but you're not gonna take.
going
Danny boy.
snapping on.
But
the
you're
mic.
not gonna take a
Danny
little
boy.
bit of fucking debt to go on the travel of
Danny
your lifetime.
Here,
To
Danny
go on
boy,
the
here,
craziest
listen.
trip of your life, bro.
Okay,
Yo,
for-
Brandon's gonna spit knowledge right now.
For the audience, right? So
We
like,
went to college, boys. Sorry.
Knowledge, knowledge.
I must say that our experience in Italy was definitely different than what other schools would offer. Like, we really had, we were truly blessed by this school because it was kind of like going abroad we would be paying the same as dorming here. The only thing that we had to cover was, like, I don't know, flights right? We only had
Well,
to
flights. Yo,
cover
shout
flight
out
day.
Ryanair and shout out Wizz Air.
Yeah, 100%.
Because flights in Europe, if you guys
Yo,
don't know yet, any flight in Europe, you want to go to any country, you take a bus, you take a train, and you take a plane, and they're all gonna be fucking cheap, bro. Under $100 or under $200, you can go fucking anywhere
Ryanair
in
was
Europe,
good.
bro. Fucking.
Ryanair was very good, but I met some people that I met at Oktoberfest, and they were from West Virginia University, and they had to cover everything. Like it was a program that the school offered, but like it was kind of like an exchange type kind of program.
That's like what Maria's doing.
Right, so they need to cover their Airbnbs for 3 months. They need to cover all their food. They need to cover every single living expense. We luckily had everything paid for us by the school. We
I
had
hope
these
it was
food
cheaper
vouchers.
though. Was that
No.
was that trip like
Definitely not.
not cheaper
Definitely.
than ours?
Well, I mean, it was all out of pocket for them. Like they need to pay out of pocket at
Oh,
that
no,
point.
I mean, like, you know how we had like one flat initial fee?
Mhm.
Like, I don't even know. It was a couple bands.
It
but
was the same amount as if we had.
so would it be the same amount for that other group who would have to pay, like, you know what I mean? Like, would the initial fee be cheaper if they had to pay more of their own stuff?
Nah, because they probably had. Yeah, actually, yeah. So probably their initial fee, like the school program fee. I mean, I don't know for sure, but it would only be reasonable for that fee that the school charged to be cheaper than.
It would only make fucking sense.
Yeah, because they need to cover everything else. But like I was saying, Henny, I know you want to say something. But like I was saying, like it not only taught me so much about myself in different cultures, but like it really taught me like how to be. Just how to be. I know I said
human,
how to be
bro, a
person,
human.
but,
How to be a fucking
like,
human.
respect and confidence, and it really taught me what I wanted as a person. And after that, it's only been up. You know, even during the pandemic, that was another definitive moment. I'm sure for all of us where like we learned who we were and what we wanted. And you know, I guess that's what the rest of our 20s are for, is just kind of capitalizing on those moments of just experience with ourselves, you know. And although I was traveling with a lot of people, Danny, Steph,
Voldemort.
my fraternity brothers, this may sound a little selfish, but I truly only experienced it for myself. Like I wasn't there to experience it with other people. I was there for myself. I was there to learn, you know, like I was so dug into the Italian culture that like I just tried so hard to just blend in, and it showed.
I mean, you have to. But then again, like this is a perfect life lesson for everyone. Is your example? You were on the dark side with Voldemort while you were in Italy, and while you were in the dark side, you were still enjoying the light at all times while you're in Italy and Europe. Because you, again, you say the word selfish, but you were also making your own memories that it was supposed to be on the dark side with Voldemort. It was supposed to be a good time, right? It was supposed to be a thing with both of you,
also
and you enjoyed it for yourself. It's not selfish.
Also, at the same time, the whole reason I applied, like, I didn't care who was coming with me, who wasn't. I applied, and I was like, oh, all my fraternity brothers are coming. Oh, so-and-so wants to come too? Okay, great. Like, the biggest thing that I've learned about myself is that, like, I don't like anybody holding me back from the things that I want to do. If I want to do something, I'm going to do it, because like Gary Vee says, now is the time to take risks. Move to that place.
Shout out fucking Gary Vee!
Take those experiences and do what you want to do. And
roll the dice.
The only way that you're going to figure out who you are is by spending time with yourself. And oh my God. And this book that I'm reading, Vinny, is
Experiencing.
This book that I was reading, Vinny, that I was telling you about, they're saying, so the first part of this book was work, right? Like it's called The Defining Decade by Meg J. You guys definitely gotta read it. But it's got like 3 parts. It's about your work life in your 20s. It's about your love life in your 20s, and it's about your personal life or your family life in your 20s. And the whole part of the work life, like she does these projects, or she tells stories about like these the patients that she had, because she's a therapist, and she was telling everybody how you know, people don't really know what they want to do, and the whole reason that they were going to her was figure out, who they were, blah blah blah. But she would always tell these people that the only way that you would know what you want to do or who you are is by doing something. By doing something, whether it's something that you love or something that you hate, like everything is like a learning experience. So like if you go and do something, like I remember I worked at this is such like a small experience. No, not about Amazon. Let's say I always wanted to be an FBI agent, right? And I wanted to take the police route and then be a police officer and then go to that.
Coming straight from the underground.
I'm not gonna go political, but like I always want to be a police officer and then go to FBI. And then I interned for the NYPD, and I was like, okay, I really don't want to do this. So the only way to know what
that steers a lot of people wrong, man. That place.
That's crazy.
The only way that you figure out what you want to do is by doing something, whether you like it or you don't. It's always a learning experience.
That's like you and Cole. You guys both thought that you were gonna be like police and then go to the FBI, and then you guys
Cole
are both
is in the army,
and now Cole's in the fucking army,
and
bro.
he still wants to do FBI, right?
Yeah, but he's still. I mean, yeah, I think eventually, but
his contract is in till 25 or 26.
I think he might have to do like special ops, right? Like it would be tougher for him to go from the army to the FBI. It'd be easier for him to go from army to like a special like branch of the army where he can do something specific.
That's what he's trying
that
to
he
do.
wants to do, right?
Right, honey?
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. But we gotta go out to Hawaii.
Yeah,
What are we
100%.
talking about?
He's okay. So
Say,
Cole,
we should go back on topic, but
Cole is he's being deployed to Hawaii eventually at some point. He just graduated from
fucking
advanced training.
cowabunga Cole, okay?
Wait.
My man's gonna be learning surfing and
Yo,
shit.
Vinny, continue with your questions with the abroad stuff. I know it kind of branched out.
So you guys are talking about living in Italy. He's talking about
Well,
living in LA.
I got
Being
fucking
Christian,
pickpocketed in Italy.
Yo, that was also very traumatic because I felt like I should have done more, but I could. I mean, listen.
We all thought we could.
We're talking about golden retrievers. You're a golden retriever, and I fucking love golden retrievers. Like very, very, very good, high energy. Wants to be friends with everybody. But at that point, I mean, it's
dangerous.
It's different, right?
It's fucking dangerous when you're a golden retriever because everybody wants to pet you. Everybody wants to fucking pet you.
That's facts. Okay, so
Even the villains. The villains like golden retrievers too.
Tell the story for context.
All right, real quick. Basically my birthday got fucking hammered because it's my birthday, and I walked out the bar with a bunch of friends. Brandon, shout out Tom, Stephanie, Voldemort, and then who was the other two? It was it just Gabby too, or who else was with us?
It was only us.
It was just us. I was like 5 or 6 of us, but I'm bumping music heavy, right? And that day,
Your girlfriend is smart, bro. Because she noticed what was going on before
she noticed, but the thing is she's not, just like me and her are not confident enough to immediately take action. Like when you recognize something, I'm starting to learn this more and more and more every day. That's kind of how I got this car. I fucking recognize something and I need to take action immediately.
Here, listen. Okay, so
Stephanie recognized that.
Here, let me. I know this is your story, but let me just tell it real quick, okay? So we're coming out of the bar, and the Italian people are really nice. We're only 19, turning 20 years old.
Italian people are very nice. Don't get me wrong,
and
very nice.
we're just learning stuff, and all the Italian people that we met so far were really, really sweet. So we're coming out of the bar. It's only like 12:30, like 1 o'clock. And it's his birthday. We're celebrating, having a good time. And these two people come up and like we're playing music. I'm pretty sure it's like Crime Life Cast.
I was blasting some music. Also earlier, bro. Go ahead.
These two Italian people or maybe it's one, I don't know. But they come start dancing with Danny, and Danny's dancing with them, and we're all like laughing, having a good time. And then what this guy does, he starts. Like his body language starts getting weird.
So before this, in the morning, because it was my birthday, I just took out euros for the week.
Right.
Because it was my birthday, I knew I was going to spend fucking bands at the bar, which I did. I spent 70 euros or 75 euros just on myself and drinks at the bar. And that was including free drinks. And I went outside with 350 euros.
In like a band, in like a rubber band. Like,
no,
you didn't have
no
any
rubber,
wallet.
bro. It was all cash just sitting in my pocket.
Yeah, like you didn't have a wallet.
Because I didn't expect. I knew I was gonna be at the
No,
bar. I
no,
knew I was
no.
gonna need at least 100 euros at the bar.
Mhm.
I had 75 euros, whatever. But I had fucking 350 euros, which would be like $420
So
for $20.
So this guy, he sees Danny. I guess he sees a victim in all of us. And what he does is he
Americanos.
starts dancing with with Danny. And what he does, it's so weird. He started inching closer and closer to Danny, and he wrapped his right leg around his body, like let's say like we're right to left hip right now. He wrapped his leg he wrapped his right leg around Danny, and he's like spinning in a circle, and we're like, what's happening? And Stephanie's like, Danny, he's reaching into your pocket. And we're all like,
she was like,
and we're all
give
like,
that back,
what?
give that back.
Yeah, she was like, give it back. And we're all like, what? And turns out he sleight of hand, he just reached into his pocket, took all of his money, and he started darting off.
No, he slipped it to his mans. His mans was ready. Like he had a small.
Behind a corner.
So there's like a tall, scary man, and then there was like a short, fucking fast ass kid.
Yep.
I'm assuming, bro, like that kid was meant for fucking speed, bro. Like he was meant to be there because they were gonna slip that
speed
shit
guy.
behind his back. Before he even slipped it behind his back, my girl was like, "Yo, give that back." But again, she couldn't take out, like, not an action taker at this point.
Well, we also didn't know what was happening.
Exactly.
I
like
was-
you
I was
were
like-
all
I was
mad
like, give
confused,
what
and we were
back?
all fucking hammered,
Why
bro.
didn't you push him
Hammered.
off you, bro? Someone did
Because I was fucking this close to black, and literally 10 minutes later, I told you, 10 minutes later, I blacked out, and we violated our room.
And
But
also
Me
too,
and my roomie violated that shit. Like,
I remember that shit.
so
I
fucking
wasn't
movie.
there, but
What
I
a
remember you telling
movie,
me the
bro.
story.
That's a whole
But
nother
also,
story.
like,
I can't say
you-
that. I'm gonna
you-
get a lawsuit.
You hear all these stories about
like
you hear all these stories about people going to Rome, and as I mean, I don't know if you guys heard, but anybody who's been to Rome always says, watch for these people, because
Watch the pickpocketers in Paris and Rome.
right, like they train children on the
gypsies, bro.
subway. They train
gypsies,
these children to pickpocket, to go inside of your purse without you knowing, to grab your passport, your money, your wallet, your ID.
You're not gonna punch a kid in the face, dude. Like, don't get me wrong. You taking my fucking money. I want to punch your little kid in the face, but I will not. I have respect. I'm not gonna punch
You
a kid.
always hear stuff about these big super centers like Rome, Paris, and London, right?
Yo.
But who would have known? Who would have known that
Come on, bro.
this small town of Prado was also something like that? And I know, like, it. I mean, growing up in New York, you know not to trust anybody. Like, I mean, Staten Island's a little different because I'm not walking like hip to hip with somebody at all points, and like there's really no subway system or transportation system. But like, you know not to really trust people.
Dude, you don't
And
even have to be from
at this
a
point,
certain point.
At this point, we let our guard down, and unfortunately, Danny was the direct victim.
Goddamn. But yeah, so bad story. But yeah, no, New
But-
York though, yes, you learn things. You learn not to trust everybody, and you learn to lock your doors, lock
feel
your car
like-
doors twice. You know, you just got to be a little bit more mindful.
I
But
don't
go ahead,
know. I
Christian.
feel like in New York, there's not really pickpocketing.
no
like-
pickpocketing, but I'm
like-
saying like if you leave a bike, skateboard, car unlocked, anything
Yeah,
unlocked,
yeah.
open, like where someone is thinking,
That's big
Is
on
that
Staten Island,
open?
A lot of Grand Theft Auto.
is
Yeah.
that locked? Is
Yeah.
that car on right now
That's
with a little
100%.
camera in the middle when I'm on a TV show? Nah, yeah, they don't think that.
Yo,
That's
People
100%. And it
go
depends.
around-
It
know that
depends who you
show.
are. Like, you're not gonna get stuck up. Like, no one's gonna come like try to rob your shit in the middle of like.
I mean,
New
people
York-
have.
in the middle of Manhattan.
People have, but
People have, but like that's
Definitely have.
ballsy. But like if you in one of the
It's a
other
lot of
boroughs,
burglary.
you know, then you gotta be a
Bro,
little more.
Fucking
Wary.
Staten Island, bro. This is a thing every single year, especially during the summer. Like, these people, I don't know, maybe they're kids. I really don't know. But they always go around the burbs and they're just checking all these doors. And I'm telling you,
Yep.
so many people leave their cars unlocked. Why?
I did it.
mean,
I did it
sometimes
as
it's an accident,
I did it
but-
as a young stupid kid.
I low key feel
Like,
like Staten Island
you
and
wanna
Long
s-
Island
you
are
wanna say
different
better?
places from the other boroughs. Like
I've
you could leave
never
your
been
you
to
could
Long Island,
you
but-
could leave your
What a pod
windows
episode this
down.
has been. Can we
Bro,
just say
As
that?
a stupid
Yeah,
New
man,
York
there's-
kid,
there's-
dude, I've
there's
done
so
that.
There's so many junkies in
This has
Staten
been the
Island.
most
That's
insane.
like,
What are you talking about
I don't know.
now?
I don't know how it is in Long Island, but like Staten Island, there's a lot.
Somehow
of
we got
junkies.
to stand out.
All right, so go ahead, because
There's
this
a-
is a
there's a
bad time. You know,
few
you know
amount.
I
that
don't
we
know, so we're
trained
we're
off
talking
if we're talking about
junior
Staten
year,
Island,
you
right?
guys
No, it's a
being,
bad
like,
train off.
Right.
him
Okay.
being,
Okay.
like-
Let me swerve back onto the.
Shout
hard way,
out New
right?
York.
So
Shit.
although that was only one.
I plead the fifth.
experience, although that was only
got
one
one more
experience
joint
with a
left.
pickpocket, right? We had so many other good experiences. What countries did we travel to together? Amsterdam.
So we went to
Netherlands,
Amsterdam
right?
together. We went to Switzerland
to
together.
Switzerland.
We went to Germany.
No,
No.
some Swiss cheese.
Well, yes, we were together in Germany at the
But
same
but
time.
we weren't at the same campground.
Separate places.
Oktoberfest is the best party that you
I
could ever go
fucking-
to, I must say.
As a kid, I just was like, I was born in October. I want to go to this thing called Oktoberfest because it's for people born in October, which is such bullshit because it's mostly in September. Like, what the fuck,
Yeah,
Oktoberfest? And I pulled up in September with Brandon, and I see the sign, and I start tearing up, and I'm like not an emotional person. I start fucking tearing up, and I'm like, bro, why the fuck you tearing up?
beers
This
were
is a
so
beer
big.
fest. Why you tearing up right now, bro? And I'm like, but this is
Oh,
just
yeah,
like, it was
we
a
met each other
monumental.
at the campgrounds.
But we met so many cool people there. That was,
I
bro.
still follow some people on Instagram.
$5 unlimited sangria or $5 unlimited beer. They had a wheel in the middle where you fucking spun
Wait,
it.
hold on. Wait.
Please talk about
were
the
at
wheel.
you were
I
at
did
the
not
same-
do the wheel.
Wait, you were at the same campground?
Yes, wait, but I think
Oh,
we
yeah,
just
yeah,
did.
yeah,
You
yeah.
spun it in
We
what,
did
bro?
glam.
You
We
had the
did
glam,
glamping,
the
and you
big
were in
tent.
camping.
Yeah.
You
So-
spun the wheel and what happened, dude?
Okay, so-
Dude, talk about the wheel with Voldemort, dude. Talk about the
wheel was
Voldemort.
so funny.
This guy
Okay.
loves
So
saying.
this is so funny, right? So the wheel had everything on it, like do a shoey, which is like taking a drink out of your shoe, like doing like a naked mile, like
Naked
show your butt,
mile.
like, do like a lap, like just weird stuff, right? And whether you were male or female, you had to do it, cause I mean it's Oktoberfest, nobody really cares. But
Everybody drunk.
so Voldemort and I just decided to spin the wheel. She did a shoey, which was gross because her feet were like, I mean, her what do you call it? The Converse were like years old, like stepping in
I
mud
wouldn't
all
drink
over
shit
the
out of a
place.
Converse.
Like gross. And I went up there and I spun the wheel, and the wheel told me to give them your underwear. It said, "Give us your underwear." So I was like, "Shit." So I had to like take off my lederhosen and like take off my underwear.
Explain
And
what
I-
a lederhosen is for the people who don't know what a lederhosen and a drindle is.
People know it. It's like
You
a.
should know. Do your research.
Do your fucking
Look it up. Look,
Google,
I'm not
Google's
gonna,
your
What, it's
friend.
like a skirt,
Look
dude,
it up.
like overall?
Yo, no,
Look it up.
it's like German overalls for the Oktoberfest festival. But so he had to take off German overalls to take his under
Yeah.
overalls off.
Yeah,
Show him
so
the picture, bro.
I took-
you got a picture. of your
I
old
took
man,
my
right?
my
show the
underoos
pic- can I show
off.
the
and I
fans
just
the
tossed
You
picture?
it,
can
but-
text to me and I'll put it on the screen.
Put it on the screen.
I'm gonna text it to
maybe not,
VChat.
maybe not. I don't want anybody seeing that. That's for my girlfriend's eyes only. That's it. I do a lot of squats. Okay.
It's for his OnlyFans only.
I didn't know you
That's
guys had that
literally
picture.
me and him right there.
Wait, let me
You
see.
gotta send that to me.
Dude, send it. Dude, pass that around right
Oh,
now.
that's the best picture.
That's one of the
Yo,
good pictures.
that-
we
that's-
we
that's one
we
of my
have the
favorite
what's it
pictures.
called? What's the
Bratwurst.
bratwurst?
We had the bratwurst.
No, my favorite picture is us in the house, dude,
I
in the
love this
Hofbau house.
Yeah, yeah.
Me and you
bro,
are
those
there,
videos
like
are
with the
so
good
big.
lighting. I'm gonna find that one too right now. Hold on.
We could put this one up on there.
We can show that one too. Yeah, I'm gonna show you the other one.
That
Go
one's
ahead.
But keep going. I don't know what else we can even talk about. Oh, the other countries. Yeah.
Switzerland, like he wound up doing skydiving. He skydived. I did hang gliding, which is where you go on top of a mountain and jump off with like a kite and stuff. And then we just did a whole bunch of other places, but it was a great learning experience. It was a great experience. And Vinny, I tell you this all the time. The same way that you want to go back to Nashville is the same way that I want to go back to Europe. And hopefully by July I'll be in the UK seeing the Rolling Stones for the 60th. Yeah.
Did you remember anything you learned in class? Either of you?
Yo, in Italy,
Yeah.
bro, I got straight A's in Italy, and I did so well, and I studied so much. And one of my favorite
Ciao, Bella.
mentors, or professors, or whatever you want to call him, Professor Schmidt. He's a really big national security teacher, and you know, he wrote a letter of recommendation for my master's. He's just a really good guy. I got really close to his family. Like, he asked me to babysit his kids one day when him and his wife went to like a dinner thing with all the other teachers. The other Italian teachers, I got really close to them. I still DM some of them and, you know, ask them how they're doing, things like that. And the people, the hotel that I was living at, Il Giglio, I still talk to them sometimes too on Facebook. So I made a lot of connections, and I did learn a lot too. I only learned a lot because I was writing paper after paper after paper, week after week after week. Like, I would need to do like a 5-page paper before I went to so-and-so country.
Could we talk about Greece?
Greece!
Can we
was so
fucking
much
talk about the
fun.
Ouzo, bro? The fuck,
that was
dude.
so good.
All right. There's 2 experiences before we even fucking get to Greece. That's crazy. One is that we bought a bottle of Ouzo, not knowing that it was a fucking bottle of German alcohol. I'm so sorry if I'm not pronouncing it right.
It wasn't German.
I mean, I'm sorry.
Ouzo's that,
It was
like,
Greek.
Greek.
Is that strong?
That's
It
the
tastes
that's the
like-
strong
it tastes like
alcohol
Sambuca.
of Greece.
My sister
It
was
tastes like
telling me about
Sambuca.
that 'cause
And
It's like
yeah, it's
peppermint.
crazy. And we didn't even
Like
know.
licorice.
Like, we're just drinking this shit because it was cheaper than what? Absolute. It was cheaper than
It was
Absolute.
like 11 euros.
Yeah, it was cheap as fuck. And
Kamaya,
at the
bro.
same time, we're drinking this shit. Yeah,
Kamaya's
Kamaya. Yeah, Kamaya's a cool person. Shout out Kamaya. But at the same time, our Italian friend was getting extremely fucking badgered. Him and Voldemort were gonna get fucking jumped by a couple of 15-year-old Greek kids on a high school trip because they thought they was tough. And they thought that they could just, like, 6 of them could bully fucking 2 21-year-old or 20-year-old American
There's
people.
like 6 or 7 of them waiting in the bathroom.
Please tell us the bathroom experience you had with, like, 5 fucking Greek 16-year-old,
Okay.
15-year-old kids.
For the record, I don't share my bathroom experiences often.
Say pause before. Say pause before.
Pause.
Because you were in the bathroom with 6 Greek dudes, so pause.
No. No, it's just, I don't know what happened, really. I mean, I just went to the bathroom. We were just all having a good time. They were just waiting for me. And that was it. They just tried to act tough, and I acted tough back because normally, I mean, at that point, I didn't really care. Nothing really happened. Everybody had my back.
I remember you,
Yes,
like,
man,
I was
yes, man.
FaceTiming you, and you told me about that shit.
It was really funny.
I'm like, what were they gonna do? 16-year-olds?
Nothing.
Bro? Like,
They weren't going to do anything.
and this kid, he hits fucking hard, bro.
I do. I
fucking
do.
bet.
When or if I do hit. Yeah. I
Rack-
really don't. I don't like fighting.
Rack some heads.
Not really.
But we went to we went to Athens, and Athens was not what I expected because I expected it to be like
It
a lot cleaner and nicer and
it was very
metropolis-y,
grunge.
and it was more like
Metropolis.
rock, grungy, tattooy, dark,
Alternative.
homeless,
Neon-
trash everywhere.
neon-
Like
Dog
indie
graffiti.
rock type shit.
But good ass fucking gyros
More
and
like
cheap.
grunge, not indie.
Huh?
More like grunge instead of
But-
indie.
Oh, okay.
A quick thing I wanted to say:
€2
€2
For €2, like at
euros.
€1. What?
What?
So you know a gyro?
Yeah.
I guess the proper way to pronounce it is euro.
a
So-
euro.
so
It's a
they-
euro.
Yeah. So they're like, oh, you just pay €2 and you get a euro back. And like Danny's
I
like,
haven't hit it yet.
Danny's like, so if I give you €2, you give me 1 back. That
So
doesn't
so
really
you're
make
gonna
sense.
I'm gonna give you €2 and you're gonna give me a euro back. Like, that's a bad trade.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're gonna give you a gyro, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's fire.
I showed you what tzatziki was.
But this, oh my god, dude,
remember that?
tzatziki in
You
Athens.
guys like tzatziki?
Yeah,
So good.
But so my thing was I got drunk the night that I was like blacked out, dude. Like, I fucking like broke a glass in the rooftop bar because, and then I demanded I get another one because it broke. And Stephanie was like, bro, you smacked it off the table because you were mad.
Oh.
And
I
I was
don't think
like-
I was there.
I mean, this is all made up. This is all a made up story, like all for educational purposes. But I accidentally, I was mad and I like swung my arm and smacked the drink off the table, shattered it. And I went up to the bar and I was like, yo, can I get another drink? And he was like, I just watched you smack that off the table and shatter it. And I go, okay, but it broke. Like, I should fucking get another drink. I don't remember this. I was blacked out, so this must have happened. And basically Stephanie said that I must have said like shut the fuck up to him, or I said like suck my. I must have said something bad, and the guy said get the fuck out of here, like you're out, and they kicked us out.
Oh my god.
And
This was in Athens.
this was in Athens.
Yo, I think I was just walking the streets that
Well,
point,
no,
looking at the what do you call it thing?
The streets.
Metropolis?
Acropolis.
Acropolis.
If you weren't there, dude, like you would remember if you were there, because once I got
Parthenon.
a Parthenon,
Or is it Pantheon?
a Parthenon.
I think Pantheon is
The Pantheon is in Italy,
Rome.
in Rome, yeah.
Yeah, Parthenon is.
And and I went back to the room, and I was still like fucking blacked out, dude. Like I didn't need another beer, but I wanted to go across the street to the Euro place and get a €1.60 beer.
That place was so good.
And
it was always
You got a
me,
euro
and
and a
Kamaya.
beer. You got a.
No, so it's $1.60. Oh, so for actually, I'll tell you the price for a gyro, a lamb gyro, and a beer, a can of beer. It was €4.60.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Like, dude, that's like $5
Yeah.
for a beer and a fucking giant, like a half of a big like fucking lamb gyro. That's
put, like,
fire,
fries
bro.
in there.
And it was the best gyro I've ever had in my entire life,
It's really
ever,
good.
hands down. With the
And
tzatziki.
it was like a bar. Like you sat at like a bar table. Like,
We're almost at present day. We're at junior year right now.
bro, we have so much to talk
But
about
nah,
in
but-
present day.
Wait, real quick. This.
Yeah.
So real quick. This. I fucking was arguing. You know Derek, the tall black kid, Derek.
Yo, he's in my fraternity.
I was barefoot. He is really.
Yeah.
I was barefoot and on the staircase, and I was like, yo, arguing with Steph about how I really want to go across the street and get a beer. And Derek is coming up the stairs, and he's like, yo, what's going on? Because we're screaming, like, we're yelling. And he's like, what's going on? And I'm like, just want to get a fucking beer. And he's like, all right, go. Like, what's the problem then? And Steph's like, he's fucking blacked out, and he has no shoes on.
Yo,
he wants to go across the street, in
Hey,
the street.
Listen. Because you were blacked out, I think you're getting the story wrong a little bit.
But
Because-
all I
because
know is that
Derek-
I was
Derek was not
barefoot.
in Athens.
No, he was.
No, he wasn't.
No.
He wasn't there. Derek and Mike Allen, who's also one of my really, really good friends, both of them showed up in Corfu.
I know they showed up in Corfu.
In Corfu, which was our second trip.
Bro.
They came from somewhere else.
Well,
They-
I
they
know.
weren't
I
on
know.
our
I'm
trip.
not. I know. I'm not tripping though. I know I was
They
fighting
weren't
with
in
Derek.
Athens. No. Had to be somebody else.
Bro, I
You
wish
could
Steph wasn't
definitely
at
go for
fucking
a
work,
minute.
dude. I'd say FaceTime her right now, bro. She'll tell you it was
No,
Derek.
I'm telling you, it wasn't that because they
All right,
came.
hold on.
They came to Corfu from someplace else.
I gotta
How long have we been going for?
And Derek was with Mike Allen, and
3
I would have
hours?
seen Mike Allen if we were in Athens.
When did we go? When did we go to Switzerland? Like November?
Yeah, Switzerland was one of the
Oh,
last trips.
oh
that we
no,
took.
no, Greece. I'm sorry,
40
Greece.
minutes.
Greece was in October. What's up?
We've been almost going for 3 hours.
Yeah,
Really?
2 hours and 40 minutes.
This honestly, with you, with
That's
my
awesome.
boys, yo,
Yeah.
with my boys right now, it really has felt like a half hour. Like it's been a great time.
Yeah, I could
Straight
sit here
facts.
talking all day. It's
I can
great.
go all day right now
We're
with y'all.
almost at senior year. We've been talking about junior year, which is like
We all had a
this is
great
all
time.
pre-COVID.
Bro.
Though. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna find it, bro. Yeah, I
It's
don't
okay,
know.
yo.
But go ahead.
Do you wanna keep
Let's
going?
let's
That's
keep
what-
going. Let's
me
keep
and
going.
Me and Christian were here for that first semester while you guys were all away.
Yeah.
Everyone was
talk
away.
about that? Could you talk about like what was it like with that? What was junior year of first semester junior year like? Because
Yeah,
me and
did
Brandon
you
have
survive
no
with
idea.
that?
We were both
Me
living
neither,
in
bro.
Forest.
And I know you guys combined the Sach, Brian, like that, like Sach, Brian, Sarah, like that
Yeah.
group. You combine that
You come
shit.
Brian though.
Combine that shit.
Brian them.
Fuck, man.
Shout out Brian, bro.
Shout out
Facts.
Brian, but this ain't a little boat.
Byron.
But Byron,
Barry.
take me out to dinner.
Bing bang.
Byron, take me out. But
Hey, yo.
yeah, what didn't like Sach and Brian and Sarah? They all combined and Carly with like you, Henny, Cole, like and Olivia, like bro, that whole thing like smacked together while we were away.
That
I
shit
was
weird.
I was
I-
not there.
I feel like everybody.
I was not a
knew-
part of that.
Yeah, you were.
I feel like
I was in LA.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
didn't have any say in that.
I feel like everybody.
I was
knew
roped in
everybody
somehow.
individually from in different ways.
Y'all were just like, what's the fuck's the point of like hanging out like apart? Like we have 15 heads that all do the same shit.
Yeah.
Let's just do it.
Dude,
Huh.
the
It
amount
was
of
interesting,
good
for
times we've
sure.
had it right here in this place.
That's
yeah,
where we
this
met.
place too.
That's where we met Noah. Yeah, I think we met Noah.
Where we met Noel?
We met
Where
Noah.
we here?
I feel like because she lived across the street in Forest.
There's no way that I met Noel when I came back from Italy. I
I
thought
met
knew her
hella
before.
people when I came
I
back
feel
from
like-
LA.
I don't know. I feel like I've known her longer than that too. I don't know.
Bro, yeah, I remember I came back from LA. We went
'Cause
on
we-
like spring break and shit.
Yeah.
And then I moved
oh
in
yeah,
here,
Noel
bro.
lived with
and-
like Sarah Kepke
Yeah.
and lived with Aaron.
Mm.
Yeah. And then they moved to Main Street or Savin. or something?
Savin. That was
Savin, yeah.
So
I
I, had,
remem-
I had my 21st birthday party. I forget who. I don't know. Did you guys all come to that?
yeah.
Where was it?
I don't think
In
I.
Mass.
I don't think
I
I,
feel
I
like
think
I
I
was
was in
I feel like
LA
I was
that year.
definitely there.
I know Cole was there.
Cole and Mothman.
No, I don't think Mothman was there.
I don't think I was there.
That was
Uh,
like right before I went to Nashville and right before.
I know I've been over there like 3-4 times, but I don't.
I've
remember
never
the
been to
times
your
I was
place.
there.
Vinny. I've never been to your old place. Never been to your
I
new
know.
place.
Wait, yeah,
I
bro,
never been
yes,
No,
to
you,
you have.
you were at his old place, bro. I picked you up at
Definitely.
the train station.
You guys literally.
Oh, yeah.
fought on the mattress.
Yeah. We were in your
You were-
basement.
you were
Yeah,
wrestling
yeah,
on the
bro,
That
what
was
are you
so much
talking
fun.
about, bro?
Yo, hold on.
You had a
We need
big
to be
brain
up.
fart.
Huh?
You had a big brain fart.
Yeah, I did. Yo, we need to be up early, and I was like set an alarm for like 7:45. He sets an alarm for like 7:45 p.m. It's like this is the type of guy to shoot you. It's
So
like-
I was
Wait, yo, do you remember that meme?
actually that was when me and Danny really
Yo,
started. Because you and me.
that
were,
was the first time I met Danny.
Yeah, that was when I really.
That was
met
the first
Danny
time I
that
met Danny.
At
What was
Vinny's.
this?
Vinny's. It was that the
One
first
of my
concert?
first shows.
It was your first show, bro, at Patterson's. Creek.
No,
I
yo,
remember
yeah,
seeing-
you
I
said
remember
that
seeing Danny. It
Canada,
was
bro,
like, who
brought
was
us
Danny?
together, but I think it was fucking
Yeah, it was the show.
Vinny's fucking show is
Yeah,
what
it
really
was-
we were like, yo, yeah, we mans
was
now,
that?
yo,
Yeah,
like
okay,
this
that's
is
right.
fire.
Because
What
we
was that?
both got absolutely
Yeah,
faded
people
off the
know.
Henny, bro.
Oh, yo.
Yeah, so
Yo,
like-
me and
Oh,
yo, me and Henny, we tried to fight the fucking mattress, the twin mattress that was on the
Yeah, you
floor
guys
in
remember
Vinny's
that
room.
shit.
And I don't. This is what you all remember this, right? Like this is a funny memory, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have this memory. This does not occur in my brain. So you guys are saying that I woke up and I saw like a video, a small video. I just remember me fucking.
Yeah.
See, I thought I was the only one who was hitting the mattress, but I'm glad to know that it
Nah, you
wasn't.
were both doing it.
No, I was glad to know it's not just me. I
That mattress said some shit, yo.
no,
That mattress said that we was pussy, so we had to violate.
Christian performed at that concert. Come on, bro. You
Yeah, my,
Yeah.
yeah, my very first that was my
Yeah.
first concert.
Some bad brain. fart.
will
That was
perform.
that was sophomore year,
I'll never
Yeah.
forget that though.
2019, beginning of 2019.
Remember we were sitting up in like the lounge
Yep.
place.
Yep.
At yeah.
Yo.
And then Jamie like made the video and just never finished it.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You were bugging him the whole year and he never
We
finished
don't
it.
need to
He
get
came
to
out
that.
with the preview video and then just never finished
I
it.
always felt kind of bad because everybody played their own part, but I didn't play a part. I just listened to music.
I don't
I
want to
was just
say,
listening.
yo,
You're
Christian.
You
bro.
performed Trees and Henny, producer Trees and Hennessy.
Trees and
like,
Hennessy,
mixed them
me and
shit.
Henny Beats,
And then I was just
the
there,
illest
like,
shit y'all
I was
ever
just there
see, but
bobbing my
promise
head.
y'all remember
And
me.
then
This
Jamie
shit
was
like
there
that's
with
the.
the gyroscope camera.
Yeah.
Yo, talk about your
Yeah, I
other
forgot
shows,
about
bro.
sound system for a second.
Dude, where we're at, I guess junior year, after I was in Nashville though, I put out the Hurt Mode mixtape, which
Mhm.
had you produce that awkward stage
Awkward
beat.
stages, yeah.
And then senior year, dude, we did the Oh Shit music video. We were hitting up Bonchon, dude, a bunch.
Bad.
Remember we forgot the lighter, bro?
One of my favorite memories is when he stopped cold.
Yo, y'all remember we hiked all the way up? We were shooting the music video. We're like, yo, okay, mind us,
Oh, you
mind
didn't have
you,
the fucking
it's like a bunch of stoners. We're all hiking, bro. We get up to the top, like, yo, we're gonna like spark this joint for the video. Nobody had a lighter,
Bro, you guys
R.I.P.
couldn't make like a
bro. Danny
Get some
tried.
rock, yeah.
I have a video of Danny
Yo.
trying to like, he was like hitting some sticks together, trying to.
That shit was not working.
That wasn't working, nah,
If you're hitting
but
sticks
This
together,
is
you
like
need to
a
hit
year
rocks
ago.
together.
The crazy thing, the
Like
shit that we're
flint.
talking about now is like a year.
yeah, it was a little bit over a year ago.
Cause then I put out my album, which also had a beat produced by Henny, The Love.
The love and Shirtless. Shout out to Shirtless.
shout out
That's who I was with out in LA. He just opened up a new stew with
He never
Hell
wore
yeah.
shirts.
my other boy Kuma.
Doesn't believe in him.
I did the Age of the Independent project with Steve and Tommy, and we did the music video and the show here
Yeah, that was fun. I was
before we graduated.
I fucked up a couple shots going on the roof there.
And then there was Henny's birthday. We were getting fucked up here, dude.
That was such a fun
that
night,
picture of
bro.
Henny passed out.
Nah, well the next day too, bro. When everyone came over, that shit was. We had the pinata and shit.
It's like last year.
Cinco de
dude.
Mayo last
Yeah.
year, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody came over here because it was like,
your 22nd.
yeah, it was like a reading day, so everybody came over. We
We
got fucked up, and we had the pinata and shit out there.
Yeah.
Mad heads out here.
I,
Yeah,
s-
wait, let
I
me-
got so much candy from this shit.
Yeah, and then it was pretty much graduation.
I'm
That's
pretty
probably
sure
it,
if
yeah.
you go into the bushes right
Yeah,
now,
that's
you
it.
still find some.
Oh, 100%. Definitely.
Yeah, because we all had the lays and shit. That shit was fun as fuck.
Oh,
You were in the same shit.
Yo, look at like how chaotic this.
Yo, Brandon,
Look at this.
What's up?
I remember there was one time we were hanging out here. Bro, you were mad. It was like most of the time you came here, you like weren't that fucked up. But you came here, you were like mad fucked up one time, and remember we had the squirt gun,
Yeah, yo.
and we put the duper in that shit, and you
Go ahead.
nah, and you
I
bro
was wearing
later
the Munich shirt.
yeah later that day, bro, or
Throwing
that night
down,
you
yeah.
we had
I
like
gotta
we
piss
had
so
like a
bad,
bucket of like we had like the wiffle ball bat, like we had like the badminton rackets, and you just had everything. You were trying to play like
I'm a triathlete.
you were trying to play all the sports at one time,
I
bro.
could do that. I could do that, by the way.
Dude, look at this.
Yo, Henny.
Bro, you're trying to skateboard. Yo, this is like the history in this room.
Yo, you
Henny
remember
is
you-
trying to skateboard in that off
That's
that
Francisco.
fucking ledge.
Francisco.
I miss him.
He's
I
skateboarding
haven't
off
seen
the
him in a
ledge.
minute.
Yo,
I haven't seen him either.
how hilarious!
Last
And
time
then
I saw
look,
him
the
was
next
at
day.
Christmas house at some point.
Yeah, same.
I don't
So
know what day this was.
I always
Which concert?
invited
This
him
was the
out,
first
right?
one, right?
'Cause, I mean, I
This
always wanted to see
is
Yeah.
But,
yeah,
um,
the
That was
May
one day I
7th,
invited him.
Days
He's like,
after
okay,
my
I'll come.
birthday.
I was like,
2021.
what?
Yeah, and this was
Like
like
you
the
actually
whole-
came? Like, no way. But it was, also, it was like
Bro,
it's
Kevin
like I was
just-
seeing
Oh,
like
Kevin
an
on the
apparition. I was
ground.
like, no way.
And look
Francisco right
who's
now.
the fucking
Whatever.
victim
I don't
all
even
the
know what
time.
happened. Like, what
A
did he
golden
start doing?
retriever.
He had
Was he just busy and he never?
Yo,
came
Christian,
he had one more year. Of
out? I didn't
school.
know if he
Look.
switched schools or not.
No,
this is 2 days after.
I don't know when he graduated though.
Oh shit!
That's
Those
you
pants
with
were
the
so
pants?
lit when I got them. Yo.
Are
Look.
these pants?
We were talking about how
No, those. I got some cargo red, white,
they're
and
like
black
the
pants.
Those
red,
are
yeah,
fire.
Yeah.
Fire pants. But we talk about how golden retrievers are always the victim. and
Fucking
Labradors.
Cooper, yo! Shout out Cooper and Jill,
Shout out
yo.
Cooper and shout out
Cooper and Jill
Bubbles
in
for
Florida,
fucking.
yo.
Shout out
Yeah.
Bubbles for cuddling Cooper in the dirt. Outside.
Facts.
He was
Yo,
always on the
Cooper
floor.
was the
Fire.
best buddy ever. 100%. No cap. One of the best golden retrievers
Oh
out
yeah,
there.
no, hands down, one of the best I've ever met.
Henny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that bowl of water for?
That was for Charlie. My dog was here like last week.
Oh really?
Oh, little pop.
Charleston.
Yeah.
Charleston Chew. I-
Charleston Chew.
Every time I saw Charlie, I would like call her a different name. I'd be like,
Yo,
Chuck,
you missed it, Vin.
Like
We were talking about
Charles.
Coop.
Charleston.
Yeah, she was here because she was down at my grandparents' house in fucking Huntington, or right around Huntington, which is right near
Yeah.
where freaking Christian lives, right across on the other side of the shore, bro.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's probably like
Long
20
Island can be cool,
I think it's-
decent sometimes.
Yeah, it was like I think it was like was it like 20-30 minutes from where you live.
Huntington? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 25, 30 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. So I had to pick her up there and then like drive her back here for a night. She was like she was pretty anxious around here. She didn't really fuck with it.
Aw.
Aw.
She was like pacing like back.
Yeah, like I had to leave like to go somewhere, and she was like, I literally went to the bathroom and she started like freaking out.
Dogs get anxiety, and I feel Okay, I saw that a lot with Cooper. Cooper always had some sort of separation anxiety. But
Yeah.
I
He
mean,
has to be with her,
my,
bro.
my dog gets even if I'm right next to my dog. Low Vienna.
The
Vienna,
wiener.
love her so much. But even if I'm like even if she's sitting on my lap and I'm petting her, she'll still get separation anxiety from
What's
my
her
parents.
name again?
Wow.
Vienna.
Vienna?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you an Italian motherfucker.
Like Vienna sausage, bro.
Nah, you gotta keep where I shouted out Cooper
What else
though,
you have on the
because
list,
he's too
bro?
cool of a pup, and you gotta keep Vienna in there too.
Yeah.
Too cool of a
I
pup.
never brought Vienna. I
So,
maybe brought
dude, yeah.
Vienna
So
to
then we're up
Winchester
to the
once.
point where
Yeah.
All right,
She's not
what's
really
the
a
next
dog.
segue over here?
I probably met her once.
we're up to the point where like
She's a little blind.
me and you graduated
Still
last
adorable,
May,
Aw.
dude, and you
Her-
know
her
we were
favorite-
throwing shows. I had my grad party with you and Christian were at actually.
Where? What? Oh man, dude, that must have been.
Yeah, that was at his
Yo, Christian,
Yeah.
you were at my grad party.
Wait, oh yeah,
Yeah.
because that was the split
No, we-
Vinny
yeah,
and Cole grad
'cause
party.
Cole's grad party was the same.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, I forgot.
Oh,
I kind of
we
forgot.
went straight from Vin's to Cole's. That was a lit time.
That was crazy,
Me
yo.
and Brandon went like the week before to Cole's because we couldn't make it.
That was the
Yeah.
last time.
And
I saw him.
I met you guys there.
Our
I saw
livers,
you.
our livers are definitely fucked up
We
from
were
those
fucked
2
up.
days.
I
Yeah,
think I was
100%.
just starting my
Especially
night
Cole.
job.
Cole's liver's fucked up from that.
Yeah.
Cause he was going to the army like what, like fucking 3 days later.
Where are we
Like,
going
dude, he
out
was
to
gonna
eat
get
after this?
blasted.
Yo, I was thinking about food trucks.
Heard that.
Well, I mean, I don't know if there's somewhere.
Don't
else,
matter to
I'm
me.
Totally down. But I was
honestly
thinking about those
never
tacos.
been-
in
Also,
the area.
shout out the food trucks in New Haven, yo. Y'all are some fucking
Yo,
fire.
I've never
Vinny,
been
Eeks Tapa
You've
food
never
truck.
been to the food trucks?
That shit's fire.
Vinny,
That's crazy.
Vinny.
I feel like that's
The
one of
title
first
for this
things you see when you
podcast,
move in.
Mhm.
for this episode, just needs to be one word. Shout out. That's
Shout
it.
out Yachty,
Just
but this
shout
ain't
out.
a little boat.
Shout out a lot.
This some
What
shit
you
I wrote
say?
about when I was broke.
Dude,
Bubblegum.
this has been a
Shout out
crazy
Drake.
episode. I can't believe we're still going. We could keep going, but
Shout
we're
out Drake,
definitely
bro.
running out of footage and battery life on the.
All right, everyone, real quick. I want y'all all to shout people out because this is the titles to be shout out. Everyone shout someone out right now. Go ahead, Brandon.
No,
Shout some people out.
Ollie.
All right. Shout out my family. Shout out to all the people who truly love me. Appreciate that. That's really it.
Go ahead, Christian.
I'm gonna shout out my best friend Dina and the Montrose family. Y'all going through a lot, and I love you. Hope you strong and everything will come together soon.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, V.
Shout out all you four guys.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Late night, afternoon delight.
Afternoon delight.
Henny Beats, Brandon, and Christian.
Apparently
I love you
cigarette,
guys.
but I'm never calling him that.
Please never call me that. That's how I got made fun of in middle school. It's fun.
Nah, bro.
Oh man.
So I make it a joke now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good.
There's no way I'll never call him.
It's been an awesome time, dude. I don't know. We're even getting a little turned up.
A little
on
bit
it,
too.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, shout him out.
Because we schlit.
Yeah, nah. Shout
Uh,
out to all the
Wish
homies.
we could still keep going.
Shout out to my girl Marcella, to the fam.
Hell yeah.
Yep, shout out to Maria, especially out in fucking Spain.
Oh,
She's
living it up.
balling out there.
Hell yeah.
No, yeah, we have to do a part 2. Like we have to. It's crazy. We
We can
can't
make it
stop
like
it
a
here.
20
I have another SD card and more batteries. We just when
Let's
this-
just chill.
when
Let's
this-
just go.
We can go until this.
Can-
We'll
runs
show you
out.
the
Keep
truck. Yo,
talking.
we'll show you the trucks. Maybe we can like start back up in a little bit. Whatever. We'll see what happens. But nah, shout out my family. Shout out my friends. Shout out y'all four. Like this was an experience of a lifetime. This is another like memory. Y'all gotta make memories. That's what you gotta do. Shout out shout out everyone, bro. Family, friends, distant family, whatever.
Hell yeah. Shout out
People
family,
who
shout
going
out
through it, bro.
friends,
Anyone
you know.
going through it, yo. Shout out you too, cause you gonna make it.
Movie.
You too or you too?
Movie.
YouTube.
You too? Like the band you too?
YouTube.
Yo,
Me too?
nah, I'm not gonna say it.
Who?
I was gonna say.
What?
I mean, you could say whatever. It's just
Oh my goodness.
it's an opinion. This is all an opinion.
Bono.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It's been. I can't believe we've been recording for this long. Honestly, it's felt so.
And it still felt like 45 minutes.
Yeah,
It's been
so short, but we've been going at it.
it's
for
been
almost
nothing,
3
dude.
hours.
This has been light work. This has been fucking light work.
Danny
Dude.
Lightwork,
Quoted
man.
from Danny Lightwork. This has been Lightwork.
This fucking podcast has been light work
Damn, yeah. What
with the fucking light.
It's 4
Schwartz.
o'clock. We started.
Yo, Danny had a
we literally
podcast. It
started
would
at,
start
like,
up like,
1.
yo, this is Danny Lightwork, and this shit is about to be Lightwork.
No, I was gonna. Oh, that's fire.
Yeah.
Damn. I was gonna say,
like a
and this is
startup?
the Lightworks. Like,
yeah, my alarm's
like
literally about to
I was
go
always
off in
thinking of
15
making a
seconds,
brand,
dude.
and the brand is
We're
Lightworks.
gonna we're
Like, and
definitely
it's a
gonna
light
run that
bulb.
footage.
Yeah.
And it says
Exactly.
Lightworks,
Yo,
like
Henny Beats.
like I'm a light company, but fuck that. I'm just a fucking Lightworks. I'm just
We're
a
definitely
fucking
gonna
company.
run-
I have nothing to do with light bulbs.
Why do you have a ripped up American flag in the backyard?
Fuck light bulbs.
Bro,
Nah.
that shit was here when we got here.
Damn.
It's to make a statement
I
about
really
We're
like
definitely
the
gonna run out of footage any
the-
second now.
terrible state of America right now.
We gonna do a part 2, gentlemen?
I didn't
Alright,
like
yo.
that. It made me feel like the burp was right on me because I heard it and I was on the mic, and I felt a little uncomfortable with that.
He burped on you.
I heard that shit in my ear, and I was like, that was weird. That was
Yeah,
kinda
like,
weird.
I felt too much vibration for that shit.
Are we
Vinny-
doing a part 2?
yeah,
100%.
fucking
Hold on.
fire.
Vinny, thank you so much for having us on here.
Honestly, man.
I mean, we haven't really been able to speak all together at once in a minute.
Ever,
So,
bro,
like,
ever. Like this,
being-
ever.
Being
bro.
being on this was definitely like a good experience. I appreciate
Hell
it.
yeah. Hopefully we could do this like a few times. We
No,
gotta
there's
have,
gonna
like,
be a part 2. I think there might be a continuation.
summer,
I think
I'm
we
excited
might.
guys
to
playing
listen to
Vinny,
all
we
the
might
episodes
clip in
because
some more
I
in
really
an
don't
hour
know.
or two. We might have to
Yeah.
clip
What
more
did we
shit
talk
in.
about? We
So
talked about everything.
everything,
After
yeah.
you guys,
I wish we
after
got to talk
eat,
about the
we
present
come
more.
back here.
we can come back and chill a little more.
Yeah, we were getting right.
We
up
got
to
more.
Senior year.
Dude, yo, let's do it. Let's go fucking
Get something to
get
eat.
some fucking tacos
Oh,
and some
wait.
fucking rice.
and then
Tacos
come
the
back
day.
and finish this up.
I'm down.
All right,
Oh shit.
we'll be right back.
Right at the end.
Enjoy.
Did you drop the wood?
Oh my god.
So, I'm recovering right now. I think we're all recovering
Yeah, I'm
just a tad.
stuffed.
Yeah, I'm going to get
You going to eat?
What?
You going to eat right now?
No, not now. Next 6:30.
Let's wrap this layer up, dude.
Yeah, let's just fight.
Let's get another.
Bro, imagine if we had like a WWE type like fucking Royal Rumble. With the gang, I'm a rebel. I make treaties with the devil. I don't actually.
space,
I don't.
shovel.
Yeah.
We know Brandon.
got me seeing double.
We know Brandon's a man of God.
Cookie crumble. That was the best concert. That was the best rap concert I've been to. Yeah, the one that I just went to.
versus the whole damn gang is like a Royal Rumble. Yo, bitch tripping on my dick.
Look like she blowing bubbles.
Yo, bitch kissing on my dick. Look like she blowing bubbles.
Push homie out the wick, I watch the roll.
Oh yeah, push the homie out of the lip. I watch him roll tumble.
So it's just like, I don't like getting in fights too much because like, you know what I'm saying? I have my brother too, but he's the same way. Like, if he doesn't restrain his anger, he will kill you.
I know I could fucking piece somebody up if I needed to. But like,
This shit,
that's really it. Like, I've never like really strength or anything. I just know that I hit the gym and that like,
it's a hard, but tackle something first.
We did so much talking today. Like even after the
back.
3 hours that we were chatting, like we went out, got some really dry pulled pork, but the sauces were good.
Yeah, sauces.
Sauces,
The sauce, pretty banging.
Mission
the-
BBQ.
pretty banging.
the sauce lubed it up quite a bit, so we don't want no dry pulled pork. We
Yeah.
need some lubed up
was
pulled
alright.
pork. So we had that, talked a bit. I'm just chatting.
And now we're back. We're gonna finish it up.
Mm-hmm.
We've pretty much gotten to the present day. We're talking about senior year and how that went. And me and D-Light graduating. Henny's got one more semester.
One more
left.
semester and then I'm done.
Yeah.
Immediately
And
tell the
Brandon
world
got
back
2
quiet.
months till he got that degree in hand.
So close,
So close.
yet so far.
Yeah,
It's insane.
man, life's shooting by, boys. It's
I
crazy.
can't believe it.
We all about to be 23, if not already 23.
Wait, who's 23?
I'm
You're
23.
You're 23.
Chenzo's 23.
Yeah.
I'm almost 23.
Early birthday.
Yeah.
Birthday's coming up in almost a month.
When's your
Month and a
birthday? Yours is in October, isn't it?
July.
Oh. Yours is in October?
You were close.
I bet you guys don't know when mine is.
September.
Yeah.
Bro, I want them to guess.
I was gonna say that. You didn't give.
Nice.
You are uncouth,
That
good
one,
sir.
that wasn't on us this time. That burp.
Yeah, true.
I think I could
I
smell
don't
it.
like the vibration.
I think I could smell it through the microphone, actually.
Oh wow, that was a little like barbecue.
Cheerios and strawberry.
Yeah, so I was gonna say. In the summer, it was over the summer after
Oh, 69?
I graduated. I visited you in New York.
Oh yeah, for my B-day.
Yeah, for your 22nd B day.
We went to this dope weed spot.
Yeah, dude, we were at this restaurant where we could smoke inside and eat a bunch
That's
of weed infused.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
West Stone Pizza, yeah.
that's fire.
It was sick. You got a 4-course meal, like drinks were infused with bud, food,
Was
desserts.
Was there THC in the food?
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you wanted to
dude,
get a drink, without weed, you had to ask for it.
we were
So like when you get THC in your food, can you like do you get high off of it, or is it like the CBD effect?
No, you get high.
Dude,
You get high.
it's a
and you
whole
get
edible, but it's a
munchies
stronger
OD,
version.
So then, like, you're satisfying. You're basically like, they could basically feed you forever because you're just getting high, getting more hungry, but then you're getting satisfied. But then you smoke more,
Dude,
and
we
then you
ate
get
so
more,
much.
You know?
and we're so
apparently-
stoned. I
So-
fell asleep on the train ride back to Long Island.
So
Yeah,
once you
literally.
enter that establishment, you can't leave. It's like an endless loop of like getting hungry.
Because you only got
And then
like
getting
2
satisfied.
hours in there.
Yeah, yeah. So
getting
you spend
hungry,
it. You buy a fee. So you like buy it,
Like a time slot, like hours.
kinda, yeah. And everything comes included. So you get the entree and the
Oh,
appetizer.
That's cool.
And the and the
Let me
actual.
get that later over
Is
there.
there-
Is that in
shit.
Long Island?
Nah, it's in the
We
city.
celebrating on the
Dead in the
Endless
city.
Enjoyment podcast.
Do they do
We've been sparking up.
Pizza
Sparking up a
takeout
lot of
and drinking.
baseball bats.
pizza takeout?
I don't think so. I think you have to be inside.
Mm.
I wish they delivered some.
What an
weed
episode has
food.
been. This is probably going to be the longest episode.
Ever.
Mm.
No, but Brandon, I heard that infused like basically edibles, like the chemical that you get from edibles is like stronger than actual like weed. Like it's stronger than the effect you get from like smoking.
That's
drink-
interesting.
drinking it is the same as like basically edible.
Mm-hmm.
I heard it's like 5 times stronger than the actual dose, which obviously 100 milligrams, right, is 1 gram. And you smoke a gram, you're like,
Damn.
right, like a normal person would be like, and like an edible, you take 100 milligrams, like, ooh.
Yeah.
At some point,
I didn't
smoking
even-
is
Yeah.
gonna get like
But
obsolete.
but the thing is that 1 gram of nug is not is not all THC though.
Exactly, yeah.
Hmm.
So you might have a 1,000 milligrams total, but it's not pure THC like
Yeah.
an edible. But still, I get what you mean. Like, I didn't think I thought about it like that one time. I was like, oh damn, yeah, that's like a lot of fucking. That's like a lot of fucking weed in my cookie here.
Smoking is gonna get just like not outlawed. It's just gonna get like outplayed.
It's old school.
Yeah, obsolete. It's gonna become obsolete.
It's the
Yeah,
old school
maybe.
way of doing things. People are just going to do the easy thing, like take a capsule, fucking.
And it's honestly better. Like, it's like, I'm not gonna say it's disgusting for your lungs, but it's not good for them. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you can switch only to eating or only to like taking a
Is it-
pill, or
Is it true that all that residue that happens on the bong, that shit, like, does that happen to your throat too, or?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
probably your lungs. I don't think your throat.
I'd say
Mm.
probably
Yeah,
a little
lungs.
bit, but I heard your lungs fucking like they clean themselves if you stop smoking for a long time. So I bet.
Oh,
your
so
lungs
so it's
probably-
like the healing process, like.
but,
Haven't stopped smoking for a long time.
like they say that you
that it cleans itself, but like, dude, if it cleans itself, right? So if it like falls off, wouldn't it just like fall to the bottom of your lungs? And you just sitting on like
Nah, it's
high
on the
oxygen.
outside.
I don't know what it looks like in there.
You like breathe it out, I think. Or something.
But how
'Cause
do
you have-
how do you breathe out chunks of shit? dude?
No,
Like,
it
how do
breaks
you-
it down or some shit. I think.
I hope. I guess I hope.
Because it cleans out. Like, it's basically like a wind tunnel, kind of.
A filter.
So, like, the more you inhale oxygen, the more it's going to clear out.
You could
the
definitely
rest of the
tell,
shit
like,
that's
if you
already in your
stop smoking
lungs.
for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, like definitely,
Yeah.
easily. I mean, fucking Vin, man, come on, like you're the king of this, right?
You're the king
Yeah.
of
You're the king
T-break.
of tea breaks.
Yeah.
I
I never
Every-
even heard of a
And
tea
I don't
break
even take
until
them that
really-
often. Every now and then, though, I'll be like, "Yep, I'm taking tea break."
Yo, so I never understood.
Inspiration.
Is a tea break like a tea break, like a tolerance break, or is it like a tea break?
No, it's a tolerance break, kind of.
Oh,
So,
I
like,
do
you just
drink a
quit
lot of
whatever
tea
you've been
recently.
the most addicted to, I guess.
cause you know when somebody's like,
That's
yeah,
how
I'm
you-
gonna take a
you
tea
hit
break,
his
like I'm gonna
Oh, I
take a
had
break
it.
to sip some
Was
tea.
I supposed
Oh,
to
yeah.
do it?
Just like
That's
relax.
me
Yeah.
in the nighttime.
Yeah.
I love tea.
You actually
I
do
don't
take a
know
tea
what the
break?
rotation-
So, like,
I-
in the morning, I'll have...
You always liked your tea.
In the morning, I like my coffee, actually.
Mm.
And then if I'm going to have tea...
I hate
time,
coffee.
like,
I love tea.
It'd probably be in the
Tea's
afternoon or
pretty
night.
good.
See, like if
You
you were
gotta have
talking
tea
to a
at night.
golfer, which you are, you say tea time. Like British people are like tea time. For me, I'm like tea
That's
time.
tea, yeah.
Yeah, you have to drink tea at
I'll
night
never
for
get
the
into golf.
digestion. Like,
Golf
that's-
is an amazing sport.
No, yo, stop it. You
Mm.
probably only say
I
that because you're
love-
good at it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's an amazing
listen,
sport. I've played
You
it.
don't have to be good
I'm
at
not that
golf
good.
to like it. Like the whole point
like
about
it.
golfing
I
is
don't see the
getting
interest.
better. It's getting better.
I like the
every single
process.
time.
Getting better at what? Like, I don't get
At
how you can
golfing.
be good. Like, you can get the good form, right? But
I
at
have
the end
good
of the
form.
day, it's all luck with when you think about the
It's not-
direction
it's
of
not- it's not
Nah,
luck.
it's not
the
luck.
direction of the wind.
It's
the
not
direction
luck.
of
It's
how
not
you
luck.
Bro, hold up. You see Tiger Woods. You see Royal McIlroy. You see those other guys that are out
Phil
there that I
Mickelson.
don't know.
I've seen Michael Jordan golf too.
Yeah. No, all these NFL players like the Mannings, bro. Like, I mean, they're not as good as the GOAT like Tiger Woods. But do you think he got to that point by like luck? Like, no.
Not luck.
He perfected
No, I'm
his
saying
craft.
it has some sense of luck. Like, most sports don't have any. It's not like you do it and
I
you
would
send
I
it.
would say the hole in ones are luck.
Yeah.
But like birdies, like let's say you line up the trajectory, you like tongue flick the wind. you pick up the little grass, you go
Hey, yo.
and then you see all that. And you take a shot and you get the backspin right to the point where it lands over there from the hole, but it spins next to it. I wouldn't say that's luck. I would definitely say luck has some aspect because there's way too many factors that go into it that can't all be controlled. Like
Exactly.
a couple of ones I just said, but like.
No, I'm saying
with
I'm
the-
saying
with-
out of most sports.
But
like,
the thing is, learning the skill to outplay luck.
yeah, exactly. I get that.
That shit's cool. I got a good swing, but I got so much longer to go.
Mm.
Yeah, golf's fun. I just can't take it too seriously because you just get frustrated with it.
Facts.
Just like bowling, bro.
Yeah,
You
it's
get
'cause
fucking
You
mad.
can
Too
do
expensive.
everything right, still fuck up.
It's mad expensive to golf too. Man, it's crazy how we've got to this moment and just flying by, chilling with you guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking miss you guys so much.
I know.
Big facts. It's gonna happen again soon.
This kid's leaving us.
Yeah, you guys gotta come down to the Tennessee.
Down to the Nash.
Never been to Tennessee before.
It's interesting.
Steve
spot.
Nash.
Steve Nash, Steve-O Nash. We need to get Steve O'Rego up there. Yeah, just recently, what we all been doing? We did a show here a couple months ago. It was probably like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
In September, we did a show here. That's probably the last time I saw a lot of you guys.
Mhm. Yeah, that was a banger. Fucking cops showed up though.
Yeah, that was
Always.
It was such a banger. They just
right at
wanted
the
to join
end
in on
too.
the fun.
We were almost done. It was like 9:30 on a Friday night. It was.
Yeah.
These neighbors, man.
It's great. Dude, yeah, I'm trying to just think. When I've seen you, just been working. I started the podcast like 4 months ago, probably like November.
You already got 18 down.
Hey, we're 18 in. This episode was crazy.
Mhm.
This is like 3+ hours.
Yeah, that's what happens when you don't sit down for a minute. But I feel like it's cool because I feel like we all have these like sit down talks individually at separate points, you know. So I think it's cool to just like sit down and have it in a like controlled environment.
I feel we all got shit to say. We all got our own points and shit, so
Yeah.
it's cool.
I just can't believe it, dude. It's so funny and fun, and I don't want it to be over.
I know.
It's all right, Vinny.
Yeah.
It's all good. It'll be the same way, and then before you know it, we'll come visit you.
Oh,
You'll
yeah.
you'll be all established in Nashville. You'll be established and comfortable,
Oh yeah.
and then we'll just take a trip.
We should take a guess on what number we're all gonna be in the next podcast because we're at 18 now.
18, yeah.
Oh man.
I'm a guess
Do you
we're
do
gonna
a-
be like.
How many you do a week? One.
Just
Yeah.
once a week.
I'm gonna say
Once a
I'm gonna
week.
put us in the 60s somewhere.
60.
Yeah, I was gonna say like 56 or something like that.
Yeah. I'd
That's a
say
lot. That's
but,
like, could
like-
be the rest of the year. dude.
Like yeah,
You guys could be
I was
there before then.
I added a year. I thought.
okay. So maybe 40s, 50s, high 40s, early 50s. Yeah.
It was the summer of 69. We're gonna be 69. Whoa.
Whoa.
Hold
Pause
on.
that. Whoa.
Hey,
can we cut
yo.
now?
I'll see you guys later. I'm going back to Denver.
He's out.
Peace out. See you later. Nah, we'll be
In the summer. Oh God, you got me singing.
just forget. Just forget I
Dude,
said
it's
I
been a
ain't
crazy day. I mean, we just got turned up on the podcast, obviously.
Coming down now.
We
Yeah.
got some food.
Yeah,
Coming down with the day.
definitely coming down. 100%.
So wait, I'm
That
saying
energy.
around 50.
Yo, we were past
Wow.
that, my guy.
Yeah, we.
That was like 3
little
minutes
bit.
ago.
Yo, it's like in the office. So he's like, "Hi, everybody," and they start
There's
talking,
a,
and then Kevin's like,
"Hey."
"Hi."
Fucking Kevin.
Hey. Anybody watching some good shows right now?
No.
I
Thank-
want
thank you,
Christian
Henry.
to say the name of the show.
What show?
Have you seen Adam's Project, that movie?
No, I heard some good stuff about it though.
Yeah, I enjoyed
My
it.
dad watches it.
It was a movie.
Why won't you say? Why do I
Oh,
have to
it's
say?
a
It just
movie?
came out, yeah.
You say it.
Ryan
It's a movie?
Reynolds.
You say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't watch
What are
it.
you guys talking about?
Maybe we'll watch it tonight. Who
Danny will
knows?
tell you.
It was wild.
I think Danny's about to be the next Kanye. I guess we'll never know.
What the fuck does that mean, Kobe Bryant? That was the best commercial.
Yeah.
Nah, honestly, what Kobe says, man,
All right.
about being a different beast but the same animal.
No, but
Yeah.
there's a thing I heard from
That shit
him
makes sense.
that he's the reason why he said he played so fucking hard every game, and he said it was because like he remembered being in the nosebleeds, and like wanting to see like MJ, and like he said his favorite player. He didn't want to say MJ, but it was MJ or like whoever it was at the time. But he said he was in the nosebleeds, and like, could you imagine like that day, bro? Like your player just like doesn't feel like playing, or like don't feel like playing hard, and like that man playing like shit, and like, or just like got like 9 points or 8 points. Like Kobe just put up 8. Like dude, like you pulled up and you're in the nosebleeds trying to fucking squint and hurt your eyes to see Kobe, and he scored 8. He said he does it for the kids like that who like they come to see him and he doesn't know who, like every game he knows there's one kid who's like that, who's in the nosebleeds, who's just dying to see Kobe. So he's like, I'm gonna go fucking hard every game. That's why he didn't care
That's
when he
awesome.
tore his whatever. Didn't he tore his like Achilles or meniscus or something, and didn't he like shoot free throws on it?
Yeah.
Like he does that for the people who like fucking the small people who wanted to see him, you know what I mean? For everybody, but mainly for the small people, which I think is respect.
Yeah.
Yo, you chewing ice in the mic over there?
Can you guys hear that?
Is this an ASMR podcast right
Seriously?
Chewing ice in the mic.
Chewing ice with your mouth open, with your mouth close to the mic real quick.
You guys want to hear it?
now? We're gonna do a quick little ASMR. Everybody, shh.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
What was the best part of the podcast today, you think? I know I've got my favorite part, but I want to hear yours.
Fucking just fucking talking to y'all, bro. Being with y'all, man.
Yeah.
Fucking
I don't know.
Hell yeah.
It's been a minute.
No doubt.
I'm trying to think about it specific.
Just
Yeah, we're like all over the place
I
there.
know.
Yeah, we talked
Yeah.
about a shit ton of
That's
stuff.
it's gonna be fun time editing this one.
Yeah,
It's
good
gonna
luck,
take a minute.
We're
Buckaroo.
gonna have to like move a bunch of shit around.
I think the funniest part was when Danny was like, that was when Vinny gave the old fucking.
What?
What?
When he was like, when he gave the old.
Oh,
you
the
did
head.
the head
He
thing.
did the
I
head
think we
thing.
call that the Big Bang.
Vinny's Big Bang
Yeah,
Theory
yeah.
or whatever.
Yo, the big.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Yeah, that shit was top 10.
I was geeking out.
So I didn't know how else to describe it, like in a friendly way. So I just like hit my head on that.
That was too funny.
Yeah.
But nah, yeah, that's fire, man.
I can't believe it.
Mm.
Henny's got one more semester.
Yo, we gotta get all
Just
What-
one more class.
What do we got in the future, boys? What do we got going on? What do you want to accomplish? What's the dream? Like, where do you want to be at?
That's a good question.
Near future, future.
You go.
Well, I've been working on music recently, kinda, sorta. Plan to have some music out soon. Get out of my little box of being insecure about everything I do. You know, drop some shit. Yeah, and get out of security and stick with the music shit. You know, get forward with my life. That's about it. Yeah.
I like it.
Thank you.
I like it.
Yeah, the world needs some Tehier in their life. They need
Yes,
to hear.
sir.
Be ready for it. You heard it here first.
Let's go. Triple E.
Yeah.
NCT, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see. Finish MBA. I mean, that's going to come either way, right? It's coming. So,
Yeah, you're almost done.
but before that, I want to get first place in the project that I'm doing. I'm working with Mohegan Sun. We're doing like we're like, what do you call this? Consultants for them. So I want to get first place in my class for that. I want to finish the book that I'm reading. And then
What book?
The Defining Decade by Meg J. Dr. Meg J.
Oh, you said that earlier.
Yeah. It's called like The Defining Decade, how to make the most out of your 20s or something.
Megan the Jallion.
Yeah, and I want to finish the book by Megan the Jallion, and then I want to continue eating well, because I'm really proud of that.
Yo,
Good
can
shit,
you
bro.
give 30 seconds? Give some quick eating tips. Go ahead.
All right, yo. So don't listen to everybody who talks about the whole like calorie deficit and all that stuff. Like,
Fuck that.
I mean, if you truly want to, if you want to lose fat in your body and gain muscle, just first of all work out, do any sort of like physical exercise, like cardio, lifting weights.
just burn calories, right? Like
Right.
basically just be burning them all the time.
Yeah, so lifting weights is really good for that, and so is cardio. Depends on what you like, and then also eat like a ton of lean foods and vegetables and fruits too. So, like every single meal should have 3 food groups. Really, it's like they're not food groups, but every meal that I eat has like carbs,
Protein.
proteins and vegetables, and like I get the carbs from the vegetables, but like I also get carbs from like grains too, like quinoa and rice, and then the lean meats should always be, like a steak, chicken, eggs. Well, eggs isn't a lean meat, but
turkey.
eggs is a protein. Turkey's good. I don't eat turkey though. No, turkey's really good lean meat. Pork chop's good. Fish. Fish is number one, or close. It's very, very good. For like burning fat and getting lean.
I know, like you gotta burn the same amount that you intake, right? Like in order for you to not put
If you're-
any weight at all.
Yeah, if you're losing weight,
You're-
yeah.
Cut it.
Like if you're trying to cut, then you definitely want to go into a calorie deficit. But like right now, I'm just trying to just gain muscle, be healthy. So I'm not worrying about calories at all. And if you keep eating these fat burning foods, like that'll happen. You'll just gain the lean muscle as long as you're working out. So
You gotta be active.
you gotta be active. You gotta be active. Like, so there's this book called 75 Hard that one of my
Pause.
Yo.
so there's this book called 75 Hard that that one of my coworkers finished like in the summer. And I really, really want to do that. So it's like 75 straight days of working out, eating perfect, no alcohol, no nothing. And I think once I finish MBA, I'm gonna do that because
Hell yeah.
it's like I was reading the description of it. It's like it said it's not totally about the like what you do. It's just about discipline and motivation and responsibility. So just training your brain to do what your body wants to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
And besides from that, I want to get my career going.
That's a good,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire.
Love that.
Yeah, me and Brandon have had good conversations about what we want to accomplish in this year,
Yes,
in the
sir.
future.
Yes, sir. Some good stuff.
I'm glad you came on today.
Same here. Same here. No,
Hell yeah.
I'm really happy that. Well, I'm very happy that I got to see you before you left, and I'm very happy that we're all together like this.
Hell yeah.
But not only to see you before you leave, but also just get together. And we could say that a million times, a million different ways. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That shit won't get old.
2022
Seriously.
is gonna be a year of success.
Why'd you move that?
I don't know. I was just wondering. I was
D-Light,
like,
what's the moves for you? What's the future looking like for you?
I'm about to get my real estate license soon.
Love that.
I just finished my 60 hours of coursework for Connecticut. So I'm waiting on the email back, and once I get that email, hopefully I work in like a finance, real estate place, or obviously dream job is like a race car driver, or teach people how to drive, or teach people how to drive quickly or safely or racingly, or I don't care, man.
You should do the
Just
commercials, bro.
fucking put me in a car. Dude, that guy, Mopar or no car. Yeah. Shout out Mopar.
Look it up.
Look it up.
Oh, we.
Google's your friend.
Oh, the camera's
Is it
not
not
plugged
Mopar?
in over there. It's not recording.
Fuck.
We lost. It's still recording over here. I think it's just 'cause I didn't plug it back in.
Damn. Are we?
No, we can.
We ca-
Wait, what happened?
Still be footage left on there. Hold on.
Oh, was that not recording the whole time?
No, it was recording. It just went out.
Oh,
At some point.
Danny, how would you, here, put the thing back on. Yeah. How would you get into racing? Like, what would you need to do?
So my idea of how I would get into it, there's a track in upper like western Connecticut, and they do like safety courses, how to drive in the snow, how to drive in the rain, like safely, like how to control a car if you're out of control, how to like do like 180 maneuvers, and I would want to, if not like racing, because that's obviously like, I personally think like for formula racing you need to be born into like a rich European family, and
Oh.
they just
Mm-hmm.
at
That makes
14
sense.
you need to be in a formula car fucking around a track because you were a billionaire, whatever. But I think a more realistic one for me, but it's just not money making, it's just not wise if I want to be like living a more lavish lifestyle than normal, would be a stuntman. Because a stuntman, like for example, like fucking people for like Paul Walker, like I could have been like his
Thor.
stuntman.
Well,
Who?
Thor doesn't drive. I'm sorry.
Yeah. if we
Thor,
put
Thor flies.
if we put Thor behind a Hellcat, dude, he'll be fire.
Oh my god.
Nah, but yeah, like I think that's the best way to get into the industry would be because think about it, like Chevy commercials, like where they're fucking drifting a Corvette or burning out
There's
the
somebody
tires
in
of a
there.
Corvette. There's a stuntman, literally like
Yeah.
a safety coordinated stuntman who's doing those things.
Doing the
And
ramps.
you never see who's in the thing. Maybe he's wearing like shades or whatever, but like he's drifting in New York. Like, dude, they cut off corners of New York so
Yeah.
that you can drift.
And-
A stuntman's drifting for the Dodge commercial. But
Or like, what about like movies too?
so
yeah?
that exactly, or a movie, which would be fire. But I heard they only make like stuntmen make like 48 grand average, and I was like, God damn.
So I was like, you know what? Real estate, I think, is just something good that
Yeah.
everyone could do. And fucking, it's just something on the side everybody should do to just have investments besides stocks and shit.
Yeah, 100%. I also like the fact that it sounds like you did a lot of research for the driving stuff, and that's great too, because that really just shows like your passion for it.
Passion, bro. I really do want to be behind the wheel of a car or selling them or drive. I really want to be driving it, but
Car salesman, baby.
if I could be behind, I really want to be a test driver. You know, like Motor Trend, like how they review cars and write shit. But they review cars, and then there's a guy on the track who's driving that car, and they'll review his numbers on that car. I don't really like writing, so I'll drive the car around the track as fast as I fucking possibly can in every car that they come out with. And, dude, how fucking fun is it? I literally just go to work and push a car to the max limits. If I break it, shit, like, you guys have a fucked up car. Your car sucks, dude. Like, give me another car.
Numbers just 0 across
Like,
the
the
board.
number sucks. Like, now we're going to give you a 0 out of 5. Like, and now your company's going to look like shit. So, like, give me a better car, bro. I pushed it too hard, you know? Like, whatever. That's like a bad day at work. Oh, shit, I fucked the car up. Like, pushing it too hard. Damn, my life sucks. So that's a fucking goal, man.
That's
Shout out
interesting.
Motor Trend, dude. Shout out Car and Driver. Shout out all that. Love you.
Banchan, dude.
Banchan.
Hennessy Bees. Henny
Bees?
Beats.
Yeah.
Save the bees.
Fuck. I just gotta finish school, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I got my capstone class next semester, so I'll be producing an album. So I gotta figure out what I'm doing for that and who I'm gonna be working with, but that'll be a good one for sure.
Oh, that's gonna be so dope.
Yep. So I gotta figure that out pretty soon, and then I'll be working on that all next semester, basically, and then hopefully be able to find a job in the field, you know, and then hopefully eventually just sell my beats, you know, like freelance shit.
Just be able to work on shit when we want to, hanging out.
Hell yeah. We all gonna have our little territories in Maine, New York, Nashville.
Wherever we are, yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Henny definitely got some music coming on the way.
Definitely.
Check that shit out.
We have a bunch of tunes. We have a couple tunes out together for sure. We both got a bunch of music out.
Yep.
We need Christian to drop soon, though. And then
In due
Oh
time.
boy, I'm going
Yo,
to get tacos, bro.
Didn't
it's
you
time to
have
wrap
another
this shit
name
up.
other
Yeah.
We've
than
been going
Tehier?
heavy deep.
Gotta wrap.
It was
wrap
always
My
it
so-
up.
guy
I
Henny
mean, I was in the
Beats
band
had
for
us
that
over. I
stuff.
appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem, bro.
But
What was
Pleasure,
your-
pleasure to have you down.
What was
and
your name on
happy to
Twitter?
host the
Triple
party.
E
have
and
a different
CT,
Twitter
baby.
name?
Yeah, hosting the
Music.
first episode outside
Chris
of
Music.
Massachusetts.
oh no, I had an alter ego Casey.
Yeah,
Honored to
we
be
had a
on the
crazy
show.
couple weeks
That's the
ahead.
name that I was
Yeah.
thinking about.
Appreciate
But it wasn't
appreciate
music
you having
involved.
all of
It
us
was
on the
just
show,
an
my
alter ego
friend.
It was crazy, man.
Tier's
Thank you for
music
having
name.
us.
Yes, sir.
Oh, boys.
Boy, oh
We got my brother Henny Beats over here.
Brother.
Late night delight over here. It's more like early night delight over here.
Early night delight.
Sky rockets in flight.
My brother Christian Tehier.
Honor to be here, bro. Thanks for having me.
Love you, brother.
Love you too, bro. Yo, definitely pulling up to Nashville ASAP.
Hell yeah.
ASAP Rocky.
My brother Brandon Ross also on the box.
Brandon.
Fucking Vinny Frontino.
Fuck you.
Ah,
Fucking Vincenzo.
I
fucking
love
can't
you
pack
all.
it,
Fuck me,
can't
you
have.
just said you love me.
Can't
I
pack
know.
it, can't
Make
have
up
it.
your
Yard,
mind.
boss. Bye.
Yeah, dude. Life's wild. 18 episodes in, that was way too long of an episode. We got fried on it.
Okay.
That's a motherfucking rap.
Signing
man,
out.
And the motherfucking Henny trap, and you know we getting motherfucking Henny whap, and you know we. Hey yo, pause.
Hey, yo.
Pause, no homo.
Yo, what would
No
you tell
homo.
Joe Byron right now?
Yo, take me out to dinner. Nah, let me stop, yo. I would tell Joe
Oh, wait,
Byron.
I'm
No,
Alright,
kidding.
we're
Joe
done.
Byron.
I don't know if you're like.
That was crazy.
Nah,
College
good
Boys
night.
Pod,
Yeah.
CT, baby, Triple E, gang. Enjoy. Thank you.
Yo.
Dude. I don't know how to do that.
Trees and Hennessy, V and Henny Beats. The illest shit y'all ever peep. I promise. as y'all remember me. This shit like destiny, faded off that drink you see. I hit the stage and lose control. Yeah, we going coast to coast. Bitch, you know we getting stoned. Dirty drink, Chenzo. In my red cup, boy, you know who's next. Drunk fiend, up in the function, like sup it.